Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to this very special Friday night Superliminal Games MTG Arena stream. I'm Dan, and I'm joined by two disembodied voices this time. That's right, I have both of my regular co-hosts with me. I got Max. Say hello, Max.
Hello, Max.
And say hello, Jared. I got Jared here too. Hi, Jared.
I remember the button this week.
Hey, button. Good. That's better than Sunday when you did not remember the button. Those of you who are watching, specifically the two of you as well, will see we have a brand new overlay this week. Courtesy of our great graphic designer on staff, my wife. She gave us a schnazzy new overlay. So,
Nice.
Schnaz.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. So, and behind me, Max, which you may have noticed before, but behind me is now our emotes. Both of them on the wall behind me.
Nice.
Because I own printouts of both of our emotes before they were emotes.
Yes, that's true.
I've had both of those since before we had the capability to have emotes on our channel.
That's a good point.
Yeah, our emotes are in fact real life, literal, actual memes. So we're here. It's Friday night. We're not going to be here on Sunday night because Monday's a holiday, and we wanted to experience a holiday without having to do a stream in the middle of it. So we are here now. For now, we are going to play some Arena, and we are specifically going to play some of the newest, hottest fan format Gladiator at you. Fans of our stuff, fans of Arena. This is a 100 card Singleton format. If you have any questions... Whoa! Max, come in with the subscription. 19 months. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, it worked this time because you couldn't do it on mobile last time.
Correct.
Yep. You can in fact announce your subscription. Thank you. It is appreciated. So anyway, as I was saying, it's a 100 card Singleton format. It utilizes every card in the Arena card pool, including the brand newly released oh god, what is it called? Historic Anthology 3. I'm looking at it right on my screen, which, you know, but if anybody in chat has any questions, we can keep posting. That is a bad link. Please do not go to it. Whoops. That is the link to the paste bin that explains Gladiator. If you have any questions, you know, that's it. But apparently it is time to just get in. We're going to play some direct games because unfortunately you can't get into a queue for this format yet. Apparently on one of the weekly update videos last week or possibly the week before, they mentioned the format. So,
oh, cool.
Yeah, there is some traction coming from the wider people who are in charge of Arena. Oh, Disco Computer coming in with the 20-month Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you very much. That's 2 subs right off the bat. Fucking bickety bam, we dance on the ruins of the stage. So,
yeah, absolutely.
I like that coming in right off the bat. So we're going to get it started. I think, J-Rod, you ready to
go? Sure.
If you want to mute Jared and deafen yourself, I can commentate with Dan while you play, and then we'll swap places when I play.
That was the plan.
I like this plan.
I've now correctly challenged you to a best of 3 match. I accidentally challenged you to best of 1 at first, so...
Well, I'm going to deafen, and I'm going to accept the thing.
All right. You're joined, but you're working.
You're working? At 8 o'clock?
That sucks. I assume he's working on... Yeah, I assume he's working on some special FX.
Yeah, so I'm going to start with my my deck of choice here, the Vannifar Pod, as it is my favorite deck.
Okay.
And I'm going to stomp this fool.
You think?
I have no idea what he's playing, so FX. Okay. Well, cool. Cool you're working on FX at least. That's something. All right, we've won the coin toss. We've won the moral victory of the coin toss. Feels great.
Yeah.
Dan thinks he's gonna win. Shit, this hand is terrible. Fuck.
Not a winning hand.
Jesus, this hand is terrible. It's full of great magic cards, but it's a terrible hand. This hand is somehow even worse, but I don't want to mull the 5.
I think this hand's okay. It's not good by any stretch of the imagination, but it's passable.
I think I'm getting rid of the Forerunners. So
yeah, it feels like Forerunners is just a little ambitious from this point.
Yeah.
I'd rather keep the land even if it is Field of the Dead here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we'll go with keep Forerunners away, and we'll play the Field on turn 1. Field of the Dead, one of those cards that seems to show up in like every deck in this format because it's a very good Magic card, and playing it is probably buying a house by the end of June.
I was going to bring this up when you were done talking. Yeah, that you've gone quite a distance from looking to rent a house like a month ago.
Yeah. Well, we've talked a fair bit because he's come
Yes.
and seen a couple of houses here in town, but
yeah, I know he's been perusing the market.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Okay, so we've got an island, a submerged boneyard, and a search for Iskanta. This feels like a control deck from J-Rod?
Or it's a combo deck.
Could be. We're going to jam this Cloud.
I don't know what combos he needs Search for Iskanta for, though.
Yeah, we're going to jam this Cloudkin Seer. We still don't have green, which is really unfortunate with 3 of the 5 cards in our hand, but...
I'm certain Jared's on a brew. I'd be willing to bet a lot of money on this.
As would I. So I'll be interested to see what what he's got. All right, now we've got into a Forgotten Cave here. So Fathom Fleet Captain. We might just be on Grixis Pirates.
Grixis Pirates, yeah.
Thoroughfare. Okay, not far. All right, we got our green. I have a variety of options here because this is a pod deck. I can just wait and attack. I can play the Overgrown Tomb tapped and attack. I can play the Overgrown Tomb untapped, play Deathgorge Scavenger, still attack, play it untapped, play Llanowar Elves, or I can play it untapped, attack, and then cast Neoform and go get a 4-drop.
I mean, Vannifar is a 4-drop, right?
Yes,
2 green
Vannifar
blue
is a 4-drop. So yeah, so we want we do want Vannifar if we want to start the potting, especially because next turn we could play out Llanowar Elves or Deathgorge Scavenger and get into more stuff.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. The Scavenger's just not a good blocker for the captain.
Yeah, so I think I'm jamming for 2. Playing this untapped, and then casting Neoform to just go get Vannifar.
I think that is a reasonable line.
Yeah, because our other options are Rekindling Phoenix, Acolyte of Affliction, which is cool because it allows us to get back the Sprite and Thassa as well, but we'll get Vannifar. Yeah. It's the namesake of the deck. Plus now it's a 3/5, which is not nothing. So
Right. You just gotta hope here he doesn't have just removal spell.
Yeah.
What's the Fathom Fleet activate on? It's got to hit and like pay a mana or something.
Whenever it attacks, if you control another non-token pirate, pay 2 to make a pirate with menace.
Gotcha. Yeah. So not too scary right here.
Yeah, I'm not overly concerned on 3 mana. If he wants to, well, he'd have to have a 1-drop pirate and then attack, and then that's a lot. And now a 2-drop pirate, still a lot just to make another pirate token.
Right.
Captivating Crew is a problem.
Captivating Crew is a kind of a must deal with at this point.
Yeah, and unfortunately, there really isn't a good way for us to deal with it.
Yeah, we saw your 4s. We didn't see an answer at 4 for that, right?
No, there's no clean answer at 4. So, is there an answer at 2 or 6?
I think your best answer is to play Karuga and get rid of it, right?
Yes, it's to draw a card and then go up to 6, which gives us Kogla the Titan Ape, so we can fight down the Captivating Crew.
Yeah, I think that's kind of whatever gets rid of it is a good line. I doubt a 2-drop takes care of that card.
Mm-hmm. Plus, we draw a card, so
yeah, it's not like the best use of Kruger, but you obviously have ways to recur it, so it's not also a huge deal in that regard.
Yeah. And we have a 7/6 on the board now that notably we can destroy his Search for Iskanta with just by attacking.
Yeah, that's pretty powerful.
Yep, and we can
he's nowhere near flipping it.
Yeah, we can cast Yorion next turn as well. Yeah, because he's at 2 cards in graveyard. We can
Which
cast
allows you to
Yorion
refight
next turn and slide the Kogla and fight out something else. Yeah, this is a this is an ETB matters just kind of all around ETB tribal, I guess, kind of deck.
Yeah.
With the pod toolbox.
Absolutely.
Which I know various and sundry people, yourself I believe included, are fans of.
I am very much in that camp.
I love a pod toolbox, I really do. All right,
that's cool.
Notion Rain to draw some more cards.
We got Momentary Blink.
Yeah, I gotta fit Blink. There's a few things I have to fit in here from the Historic Anthology. I was kind of like looking at it and just had analysis paralysis because it's like 20 some new cards. That's actually a lot of cards to add in a format like this.
Oh, this attack.
Yes,
It
not
means
great.
he's not blocking. I mean, it's fine. He's not going to block the 7/6. He's made that pretty clear.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I should have done that after I.
Yep.
Because I can. Well, I'll put that at the bottom anyway. Because I'm probably gonna pod away the Yorion.
I think that's a reasonable line.
Wait, not attacking with. Yeah. Yep, we'll destroy that. That's not a May, notably.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. So we'll play Yorion. And get us another 6-drop.
And get to refight once
get to
Kogla
refight
comes
the
back
Fathom
in.
Fleet when at the end of turn.
Pretty gross.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So 6s again. Gonna destroy his land here with this.
Oh God. Yeah.
We have a +1/+1 counter. Destroy target land with an activated ability that isn't a mana ability. I'm not going to destroy his colored source because I don't care right now, but the eventuality of him getting to draw cards is pretty sick, so...
Yeah, I think that's a fair choice.
We'll fight a creature we don't control, and our board is enormous.
Yeah, he's got to have a board wipe here or he loses the game.
Yeah. Which I don't think there are any in this format, so... Oh, there's Storm's Wrath, but that doesn't work here.
4 damage, not enough.
Yep. Doesn't even kill Vannifar, notably.
Yeah, Neoform line ended up paying off here.
Yeah. Okay, Dire Fleet Captain. I'm just going to jam here and then play some creatures. Like, now's where you just jam with Vannifar because, you know, he's taking 8 of 10.
Yeah. Yep, held pretty strongly in all kinds of abyss here.
Yeah. We're just going to exile this land to gain 2 life. Just feels like a bit of the rub-ins, but Deathgorge Scavenger has a trigger.
I mean, it's another creature for inevitability.
Yep.
I was going to say, as is Paradise Druid or Llanowar Elves.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to be able to overcome this, but he will make you kill him, I guarantee it.
Oh, yeah. Which I have no qualms doing.
Nope.
All right, he's going to shock the Kogla. And play Battlefleet Cutthroat, which destroys the Kogla. Okay, that's a real option. So we're going to go ahead and just jam everything. Just exile the first card in his graveyard to make the Deathgorge Scavenger bigger. Or no, gain life. I did the reverse of its abilities. Okay, on game 2.
Yep.
On to game 2.
Yeah, interesting that this format's best of 3, but no sideboards.
Match-based. That's the same way Canadian Highlander is. It's match-based, but with no sideboard.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, it is. So, here's a chance to get a look at the deck. It's, you know, ETB Tribal. Not really much I can say about it.
It's fair.
It's been some of the most fun I've had playing Magic in a long time. Now this is a better hand, but also a hand of equivalent speed, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like there's no trick here, there's no Neoform, no Vannifar, no draw spells.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
It's like I would like to keep it because if I can get to 6 mana, but like this requires triple red, this requires double blue, which we do have, but like I just feel like this hand looks really powerful, but if I could just get run over by pirates.
Right.
So I'm going to mull it. This is even worse, but I'm going to keep it because we have a card draw spell.
Yeah.
And just kind of hope. I'm going to put a forest back.
Yeah, because you can Evolving Wilds.
Yeah, I'm going to lead with Evolving Wilds and go
get 2
that way.
lands. Yeah. How many lands are you running in this deck? Do you know
I think it's 38.
Okay. Because in
40.
my brew, I'm at 40. Yeah, me too.
40. Okay, he's got an EOT Spectral Sailor. That's going to poke us. Notably, he also mulliganed, so I feel a little bit less bad about that. I didn't even pay enough attention to that at the moment.
I mean, when you're making your mulligan, your mulligan decision has to be considered not compared to what he's doing, unless he had like a companion, which is not a thing in this format.
Yeah, thankfully. No companions.
Yeah.
Oh my god, another.
I mean, we all saw the ban of restricted announcement.
Yeah, they banned a card in Vintage. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Are you actually kidding me with this?
Good fun.
Arena, what are we doing here, bud? I'll take your one, you knave.
Hiya.
How many new cards are in this deck? I'm going to ask several questions. Specifically, what you mean by new, and new as in, oh, what card banned in Vintage? They banned Luris, the companion, the black-white companion.
It gets back permanents that cost 2 or less.
Yeah, recasts Black Lotus every turn.
Yeah. Whoops. Ikoria.
Oh, how many Ikoria cards are in this deck? Well, I know you're working, so you can't entirely, but there's the list.
We saw Kogla.
We did see Kogla.
Kogla Galugla.
Yeah, as far as straight Ikoria, I think it is...
I see a Fiend Artisan.
Yeah, Kogla and Fiend Artisan. Fiend Artisan's great.
It's pod.
And is probably going to be my play this
But
turn.
you're so flush with options.
By a tap land. Oh, Biogenic Ooze hitting next turn? Alright.
Grease.
Yeah, we're doing stuff.
Yeah, but your blocks are super anemic right now.
Oh yeah, it's not good. It's not
If I'm
good.
Jared, I'm pushing everything in. Especially when you just dropped that Fiend Artisan.
Mythos of Illuna as well. And Karuga, which we saw. Oh, and Yorion. Fuck, I'm an idiot.
Oh, we didn't get the Scoundrel in. Interesting.
Well, I can trade with it. I'm gonna...
I think I'd make you. If you have a Fiend Artisan and a Rex Sage out, I'm making you trade it.
Yeah. I think I'm just taking 3 here.
Behind on knowing the news. Yeah, at Disco Computer, they're putting out cards like crazy people. Now there's the Double Masters. I don't know if you saw that.
Holy shit, that fucking Mana Crypt looks so good.
Well, new Ron Spencer art.
Yeah.
Which is real cool.
The last time he did new art was like literally 10, 11 years ago.
I'm aware he's probably my favorite Magic artist.
So I think I'm just playing the Biogenic Ooze here, and I'm going to try to play the Biogenic Ooze him to death game.
I think that's a fair line considering you're so taxed on options right now.
Yeah, and I just have a pile of fucking lands.
If he counters here, you're in trouble. But...
He didn't.
Okay.
I feel like knowing him, he's probably running Admiral's Orders as his only counter.
The flavor counter.
Attacking, yeah, and then...
He's got to have a removal spell here, yeah?
3/3s. I mean, they became 3/3s. Nope, no removal.
What? 4th turn, nothing?
Yeah, so now I've got options for days, because now next turn I can start activating Fiend Artisan and getting stuff. Alright, Stormfleet Sprinter, that's going to do 2.
That's triple the cost. the new mana crypt because it's Ron Spencer.
Well, it's full border too. The cool thing is the cost on that card has been coming down like crazy. It's like again, it's down to almost $100 again. Oh my fucking god! You've got to be kidding me with this.
I mean, you have mana sinks now at least.
Yeah, because I have
the Fiend Artisan and the Biogenic Ooze.
Yeah. Because he's got unblockable stuff, I think I'm Fiend Artisaning this Rex Sage into the Spark Double and Spark Doubling the Biogenic Ooze to just start getting bigger faster than him.
Oh, that's spicy. Yeah, I like that.
So we're going to activate this.
That's a fun line.
With an X of creature card movement cost X or less. So X of 4. Actually going to get rid of the Elvish Visionary because I forgot how this card works.
Yeah, it's not quite a pod. It's like a pod mutate kind of deal.
Yeah. Oh, it meant the packs. So at first I thought it wasn't, but then I think it is actually that way. So, because based on where they are on Amazon, I'm not going to attack yet with anything because this first strike and the double block situation. But next turn we can start because these are going to get huge.
Yeah, he's in trouble now.
Mm-hmm.
3 5/5s and a 4/4 is very good, considering your draws especially.
Yes, but that's with this deck, like.
Right, well, it's high value, right? It's slow speed, high value.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Once you get going, it's the snowball at the top of the hill. Like once it gets going, it just rolls you, and you just can't.
Yep.
I mean, I'm taking 3 a turn here that I can't block, which isn't nothing, but I'm serving with a huge amount.
He's got some pressure, but he needs something else.
I have literally drawn, with the exception of Fiend Artisan, a land every turn.
Mm-hmm.
But again, with Fiend Artisan, that's actually not that big of a deal anymore.
Is there... What do we have? We can get to a 5-drop here or a 6-drop? 6-drop?
We can get to a 6.
Is there something like...
we can get to anything 6 and below.
Well, so he cracks back for 2, 4, 6, 7 at the moment.
So Kogla's a 6. Burning Sun's Avatar is a 6. Ravager Worm is a 6. All of these things fight down one of the things we can't block.
Might be the way to go.
Rex Age. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack him for 19 and see what he does in the blocks.
I'm thinking back on the turns. Did he have 4 mana in that Spectral Sailor and just not draw a card at a point?
I think he may have.
I think he missed a trigger there.
Yeah, I think he may have missed a trigger.
Yeah, interesting.
So I'm going to attack him for 19. We'll start here.
Attack him. Attack for 19.
Yeah, we're going to start here and see what he does.
I assume the Fiend Artisan's only sorcery speed.
You would be correct.
Yeah, that
because it is a modern pod.
Yeah. Yeah, that effect's very powerful, and at instant speed could get extremely ridiculous.
Yeah. So we're going to take out 2 of his creatures, unless he's got some sort of...
He's blocking the real oozes, which is notable.
Okay, we'll go to damage. He does not appear to have any tricks, because first strike damage happened. Okay. And then...
Yeah, interesting.
We're going to pod away this Rex Age into Kogla, probably to fight down the Stormfleet Spy.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I just don't see anything else being really...
No, I think that's a reasonable way to go.
It's kind of a shame to go to Kogla again to finish the, to put the final screws in, but at the same time, Kogla to put the final screws in. Like, Kogla exists in the deck for a reason, and it's to put the final screws in.
Yeah, he a big boy.
Now, let's see if he doesn't draw a card again. He didn't.
Oh.
We're going to have to yell at this boy. After this game, we're going to have to yell at this boy.
Hey, I think that's a second missed trigger there.
Yeah. Mischance, at least.
Interesting.
Well, my boy, I don't exactly know. Hostage Taker, eh? That ain't going to be enough, my friend.
No. Too little too late. Card is very powerful, though.
Oh, Hostage Taker's super powerful in this format. I'm thinking about putting it in this deck, even though I don't really have an easy way to cast it. So we'll send everything in, and he elects to not block at all.
Gotta take max damage.
So I had a really cool thing happen with this deck the other day. I had God Eternal Ronus and Mirror March. I don't know if you're familiar with Mirror March, but when a non-token creature ETBs, you flip a coin. If you win the flip, or on Arena, if it comes up heads, you put a copy of it into play.
Okay.
I won the flip 5 times. When God Eternal Ronus comes into play, it doubles the power of each creature.
Jeez.
Yeah, my opponent was at negative 300 and something after my attack.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I think I missed something that second game.
Drawing cards.
How did you have 2 oozes?
Oh, I spark doubled.
Okay, see, it didn't show me that. It just suddenly you had a second one.
Oh, weird. Didn't show you. Yeah, yeah.
And like when I hovered over it, it didn't say spark double or anything. It was
So
just like,
if you hover over it for a while, like you have to actually hover it for a little bit, it'll flip to what cloned it to get it there.
That's so stupid. I was like, how the hell did this happen?
Yeah. I think you missed 2 Spectral Sailor triggers, J-Rod.
I did.
Okay.
But I was holding up mana for something else. So
I figured something was up. I was just curious. I was like, did he miss trigger there?
Yeah, that didn't matter as much.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So would you like to battle against me?
I will battle you, yeah.
Do you want to play against shenanigans, or do you want to play against something that's probably not necessarily shenanigans?
You pick.
Shenanigans.
Because I'm probably just playing pot again.
Okay, I got shenanigans.
Damn it. I challenged you to best of 1 again. Fuck. Please.
All right, I'm leaving.
Derek,
Goodbye.
I've challenged you a second time. Or I've challenged him a second time.
Yeah, I was like, he can't hear us.
Yeah, we're just going to play Manafar again. Because I can't not play this deck. I love this stupid deck. I hate this deck. Stupid deck. I'm excited to see what he's got for us. Because I had a feeling you would build Tribal Pirates. Because I think that's very you. I have no idea what he would build. All right.
Yeah, and I already had Singleton Pirates done.
Uh-huh.
From when Singleton was a format and Pirates
Right.
was still legal and standard.
So you just add more cards to it and you're there.
Yep.
We're on the draw. I'm going to keep this, even though a lot of this comes into play tapped, because we have Carl Harpooner if he plays a flyer, Marrowleaf Pixie, and Neoform on one of these gets us to a 3-drop. Yeah, I'm going to keep this. Especially because we have Golos, which I have not seen yet in this deck. So I want to be able to Golos. We got Savai Triome. We'll lead on Garenbrig. Because Castle Garenbrig guarantees we can cast Carl Harpooner, which Hinterland Harbor did too, on turn 2. Which I might just do because it's a card. Very interested to see what we got here at Old Max. Alright, I'm actually going to play this tapped Hinterland Harbor so we can get the Mireleaf Pixie down next turn, because I want Mireleaf Pixie as a mana ramp more than I want. Ah, he's got mana ramp too.
All right, then.
I'll see your mana ramp with my own mana ramp. I'm really excited to see what he's built here.
Yeah.
So if we draw a land, we get Golos next turn, which feels pretty solid. Well, an untapped land, I should specify. There are a lot of tapped lands in this deck and in this format.
Absolutely.
He drew an untapped land. He does have technically... No, land you control. He does have blue mana up, but I'm going to go ahead and jam this Golos anyway and hope I'm not walking into a counterspell.
God, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, I'm not. Okay. Might be walking into a removal spell. Mythos of Nethroi. Okay. Well, we still get the searching for a land trigger, so we will get Catria Triome. Because now we have Dream Eater up. Mirari's Wake.
And then the attack with an O2.
Oh, 1-3. So that's
that is
going to get
mana.
Burning Sun's Avatar. And then we're going to jam. There's a lot of mana here. In that he has 10 mana available to him. Which feels like a lot.
Yeah, it does.
Nothing? Okay. We're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we play the Great Henge, we can still play Neoform if we attack. We'll play the Great Henge first. He's thinking. Okay, nothing there. I'm going to attack with just the Burning Sun's Avatar. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That will allow me to cast the Dream Eater still. So I'm going to Dream Eat and bounce his Wake. Vraska's Contempt. Okay.
That's pretty funny.
That'll do. Go ahead, cast Dream Eater here. Flash in an Omen of the Hunt. It's fine. Because I'll make him use 5 mana again next turn on this Mirari's Wake if he wants to get it back down. I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
So we're Surveil a bunch. Thrashing Brontodon seems great. Guardian Project seems great. The Watery Grave does not seem great. Yeah. Seems great. Because now if he replays the Mirari's Wake, we'll have the Brontodon's nuts. Sorry, sometimes I say things and I forget how words are.
Yeah. I was like, he's just rolling right into that one.
Ah, finality. Okay.
Play.
Guardian Project. Crashing Bronto D's nuts. Draw a couple of cards. Can't play the Goose, but we can activate the Brontodon.
Can have the gander.
Oh! Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's very bad. Yep, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. I don't know if I have a way out of this.
I mean, it's not that bad.
That's pretty bad. Because he also has the mana to activate Golos on his untap now. And I'm sure he's going to bounce probably one of my card draw enchantments or enchantment or artifact if it were me. That's what I would do. Because he's got effective blockers for the Bronto Ds. So depending on what he bounces, we're probably going to Hydroid Crisis. Yep, that's what I thought. The Great Henge. Okay, we got an Evolving Wilds. This just seems rough. With no creatures in the yard too, the damn Crawl Harpooner. Well, it fights down the Dream Eater, so
That's pretty good.
Evolving Wilds. That will allow us to do that. Recast the Great Henge. Play the Crawl Harpooner. Fight down our own Dream Eater, which is really frustrating. But we'll draw 2 cards about it, or draw cards about it. Huh. Well. Gonna play this Goose. It's a horrible Goose. Because it's gonna draw us more cards. And get us potable stuff. Alright. Okay. Gonna pass here. See what we can do. Gonna see what we can do. Is all the mana in the world to activate Golos now.
It's true. How does Brontodon work?
Brontodon? 1 sack, destroy target artifact or enchantment.
Okay.
I realize I can destroy Golos.
Yeah, because you seem super worried about that. And I was just like...
It's more that, like, trying to put... Wishclaw Talisman! This man is putting so many things on the battlefield that I have to try to answer.
That's how I felt when I was playing Pirates.
Yeah. I bet. I'm gonna get us a forest.
No, the other deck I built, I took a little bit more time with, so try that one next.
See, now do I destroy the he can activate the Wishclaw Talisman in response. Do I destroy the Wishclaw Talisman and destroy the damn Golos?
Yes. One of those is the thing you should do, probably. Until he plays some Mirari's Wake again, and then you're like, oh, I should kill that.
Exactly. There's so many things that I have to try to kill. So what if we pod the Brontodon? Our 4s aren't that great options. Our 2s aren't that great either. Because we already had the... Dismissive Pyromancer if it stays alive. Elvish Visionary are both hits at 2. Could just Crater Maker and get rid of the Marrowleaf Pixie and attack him for 1 in the air. You know what? Let's start with Risen Beef.
Brazen Beef.
Singleton, yes, Disco C. Okay, we just got Kogla that we can cast. So that answers the...
It tastes just like Coca-Cola.
Tastes just like Coca-Cola. Alright, so now we're going to kill Golos. Because we can kill the Wishclaw. He gets to activate the Wishclaw Talisman twice of the 3 times. Which is still a lot. But... We'll jam for 4 here, which is his life and 1 more. So we're going to get in 1 here. Yeah, Disco C, further up in the chat, if you were here at the time, it was right before you subscribed. There is a paste bin about the format if you are interested.
It's also in the Discord. I think you said chat
yes.
too. But yeah, it's also in the Discord.
It is in the Discord.
The secret Discord.
So now we have plenty of things, because now we can destroy one of these artifacts or enchantments. Again, I doubt he's going to replay the Wake at this point, considering our board state. But we'll see what he gets with Wishclaw Talisman, because he has the literal deck as his oyster at this point, and tons of mana. Thanks, Disco Computer.
Yeah.
And thanks, Weird Al Yankovic. Does take a while to find something when you tutor in this format, because Arena does not like very large libraries.
Nah, I can imagine so.
I think they probably tested it at 80 for Yorion and then just stopped and didn't bother to think about what the computer does at 100. Oh right, Wishclaw gives to somebody else. Niv Mizzet Reborn? He's doing cool shit here.
Interesting.
It's a shame he didn't get a chance to actually do any of the cool stuff, because High Alert? Fabro Elder?
I love the Elder. Oh, he went to 1.
Yep. I need his deck to go off.
Oh, it came close, it looked like.
Because I need to see what he's doing. I need to see what he is doing, and I need to see it stat. Oh boy, that was exciting. Alright, we got a Triome, we got an Island, we got a bunch of 2-mana... Yeah, alright, this is weird. This hand's great. It's different than any hand we've had so far, but we've got great, small creature removal.
Yeah.
And the Paradise Lost. Into play tapped, you Ketria Triome. Oh man, I got one of the showcase borderless Ketria Triomes for the new Riku deck that I built. It looks fucking gas.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Alright, so we're going to play this Dismissive Pyromancer. We still have plenty of 2-drops we can play next turn, even if we don't draw a land. And this answers a lot of his creatures.
It do.
Though,
I think I would have played
a lot of his creatures are. Play the what?
I probably would have played the Paradise Druid first, just
to get the ramp.
Yeah, because if you don't draw a land, then you don't have anything you could really do with the Pyromancer.
True. I mean, I could attack with it, which I did. I'll play the Paradise Druid as well. Paradise Druid. Found it. Because now we'll still have the Crater Maker up for next turn. Which notably also destroys Golos.
It do.
Idyllic Tutor. Okay. He's jammed a lot of tutors in this deck. This is exciting.
Crazy.
I don't even... I want to lose this game because I want to see what kind of shenanigan he's working with here. I love that art on Idyllic Tutor.
It's real good.
But we still have options despite only having 3 mana, because, like I said, we can cast Crater Maker and leave up activation with Paradise Druid. I think Triome's and Fetch and Standard based on what they said. I kind of want to hope that, to be honest. It's a Gauntlets combo deck!
Huh. Well, no, they said that the fetches won't be in Standard. So,
okay.
No.
Alright, so here's the thing. It's a Fabro Elder Gauntlets combo deck. Is that a haste? No, it has an activated ability. So I'm just going to keep poking him. Okay, so we have Fabro Elder, Gauntlets of Light.
How does Gauntlets of Light work?
Each creature gets +0/+2 and assigns combat damage equal to its ass. Fine. But then enchanted creature has 2 and a white. Untap this creature. So if you can make 4 mana with Feyburrow Elder, it's infinite mana. Because you tap it for 4, untap it for 3.
Yep.
And there's the Feyburrow Elder. But I can just kill it with the Crater Maker.
You probably will, won't you?
Yes, I don't want him to have fun. We're here to win. You just can't fucking draw a land. Just gonna attack him for 2 and move on.
Or 4.
Or that's what I meant, the number that I meant.
Gonna attack him for 2 creatures worth of power.
Yes. Attack with 2. Yeah. He probably has a way to get the Feyburrow Elder out of his yard, but yeah, Feyburrow Elder and Gauntlets. Devil's Play for 1 on the Paradise Druid. That seems correct. Hit me where it hurts.
Also, I found his infinite mana sink.
Yeah. Commander 20 did come out.
Technically it did, but there's a Zendikar commander, and then there's Commander Masters, or Commander... whatever there's another commander set.
Well, there's
Beyond...
also Commander Legends.
That's the one I meant.
Yeah. Pay 2 life. I'm gonna get a 2-drop here.
So it will either be in... I don't think it would be in... Because there's only 2 decks for Zendikar commander decks.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be in the Legends, because isn't that the draftable commander
Fetch lands
thing?
and Commander Legends. Yeah, based on what they said. I think it's Fetch lands and Commander Legends.
Yeah, because that's a draftable set, and that seems like a good place to put it. So,
we have...
I'm trying to make fetch happen.
We have Max's perennial favorite, Tatyova. We have the Biogenic Ooze, which we saw do great work against you.
I was so close to stealing one of those oozes with
I'm
the
just going to go
Cutburst.
ahead and ooze. All right, Assassin's Trophy. I feel like he probably had to think about that one because I've had so much trouble getting land.
Mm-hmm.
But still have a 2/2. Still going to attack him for 2. Yeah, we can just win through, like, small dude beats at this point. Because he seems to be drawing lands like we did last time. Or last game against you, sorry. Game 2 against you, I had so many land.
That was crazy.
Well, damn it, he Devil's played my Paradise Druid again.
I would.
Go ahead and play this Tatyova. Attack for 4. Because this only makes 2 mana, so that doesn't go infinite. Yikes, he's flooding out.
Yeah.
Which I think he may have just been trying to show me based on the Underworld Breach!
Huh. He can't escape anything though. Unfortunately.
Oh yeah, exile 3 other cards. Yep, he's 1 card shy.
Yeah, I thought about putting that in my one deck.
Okay, yep, he was one card in his graveyard shy of being able to actually do anything. Assuming he'll come back in the chat here momentarily. Or in the chat in the Discord channel here momentarily. So we can discuss what just happened. Also assuming he's probably going to want a rematch. That deck is spicy as fuck!
Couldn't quite get there.
Oh, man,
one card off of your graveyard from being able to get that Feyburrow Elder back.
I know.
That's fucking maddening. So is it just is the deck mostly Feyburrow Gauntlets and then Devil's Play me to death?
Devil's Play, Banefire, bunch of ways to find it.
Mm-hmm. I saw you were running like every fucking tutor.
Bunch of tutors, bunch of gold, like strong gold cards.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan.
No, that deck is spicy. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, who wants to go again?
I can try a different deck.
Sure.
All right.
All right, once you submit the challenge properly, I'll switch over.
I've submitted a best of 3 challenge.
All right, minimizing and deafening.
Looked like you flooded out a little bit there at the end, Max.
Yeah, it was land, which was
Yeah.
unfortunate, but
Like,
that's
that
a cool
many
deck.
land when all you... Oh, that deck is rad as shit, dude.
Yeah, it's
I'm
fun.
going to hit him with my Brew, which... See, I have a Gauntlets of Light deck, too.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm going to hit him with my Elves deck, which is probably my brewiest deck, in that it's a base I found somewhere else and then cut a bunch of cards out and added a bunch of other elves in. Not a bunch of
Oh,
other,
cool.
but I found it was like green-white elves, and I was just like, there aren't enough elves in that deck, so like I added Conclave Guildmage and a few other things.
Nice.
This is one land off of being absolutely gas, so...
Still looks pretty good.
Yeah, Woodland Champion, Amara, just seems real fucking good.
Yeah, and early Amara when you're on the play seems insane.
Yeah, yeah. Especially just like Amara on 2, Woodland Champion on 3, just feels gross, because then it's like, oh, I attack with Amara, Woodland Champion gets bigger.
Yeah. Real nasty.
Yep,
And that's with no
he's
land.
playing with something new, too.
Yep.
Yeah, probably. I'm going to need paper towels, too. We had not done dinner yet because the evening got away from us. I'm still going to go with this line, even though I got the land, because he's got a Dawn of Hope, and I want to be killing him faster.
Yeah.
So if I can produce more creatures.
It's a good way to fight the tokens, is to overrun tokens.
Yeah. No, he took Vengeance on my Amara.
That's a good target for that.
Well, Dawn of Hope is a good target for my Knight of Autumn, so...
Yes, it is. That's absolutely a good line there.
I will take your... I will respect your removal spell with one of my own.
Yeah. And putting out a bunch of creatures and being able to play the banner seems very good.
Yeah.
Down the line here. Nissa for inevitability possibly at the end here.
Mm-hmm.
Seems pretty gross. There's a lot of options here. Looks like he has maybe another removal spell. Nope.
Probably.
Or maybe at instant speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Heraldic Banner here better than the Guild Mage. Next turn you can double spell with Guild Mage plus Woodland Mystic. That feels pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, he's going to depose my Woodland Champion. Still going to hit him for a third of his life total.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's another thing that's interesting about this format being 20 life. This format very much wants to do big things, and you don't have to do gigantic, way over the top craziness because your life total isn't so high. It can be just adequate, which is pretty cool. Return of the Wild Speakers.
What do you think he's got a removal spell?
It's a good question. I mean, if it's white, it's probably not a removal spell till you go to combat.
Yeah. I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to go to combat, and if he doesn't seem to have anything, I'm going to cast this instant speed return of the... Well, it's just letting me go right to damage, so...
Yeah.
Nope,
Try
got
to
it.
punk him out. Okay. Boom, 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 boom.
I mean, sometimes you just turn a bunch of creatures sideways.
That's appropriate at times, especially when they're tiny little elves.
It's one of the things I love doing in Magic.
Yeah. Gotta fight him. Gotta fight him. What do we got?
Guild Mage, or Guild Gate. Sucks to not be able to get the flower on one, unless we draw an untapped source. Unless we I guess we could forest and go get a plains, and not worry about the Guild Gate on 2.
Yeah, I mean, that's a reasonable way to go about it.
Especially I feel like
Beast...
Nissa and Beast Whisperer in this hand just feels fat, so...
Beast Whisperer is pretty nice, considering, like, potential double creature spell the following turn, so you don't have to race out there. You can just look to make board presence here.
Yeah, we'll do that.
And he may be prepping for you to try to beat him down aggressively, so he may make some suboptimal play in there to try to just protect his life total. Hey, a color we didn't see the last time. He appears to be on at least banned.
I will say splashing in this format is infinitely free, so...
Yes. You're talking to a guy who's playing a 5-color deck. I like the Incubation Druid so you can get the Beast Whisperer down a turn sooner.
Yeah, so I'm going to play the planes that he knows about. and then Incubation Druid hit the Beast Whisperer next turn.
Yeah, seems pretty good.
Because then we can double spell the following turn with Wayfinder and Fauna Shaman.
Yeah, very powerful.
Warden of Evos, was he flying tribal?
Interesting. Flyable.
Goes west.
American tail. American tail.
American tail.
It's American tail. It's a goddamn American tail. A mercantile. Yeah, looks like flying dot deck. I'm interested to see what the green does in this deck.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the Guildgate now because, well, do I want the Vanquisher's banner?
I like just setting up the. Well, I mean, that is a tough call. How much is like? Is it good enough to not? I mean, right now you don't. Yeah, I guess Vanquisher's banner is probably the way to play. He's not really doing anything to threaten.
Both of these are elves.
Yeah, it's interesting he didn't attack with the Warden.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm not going to attack with this because it's too important.
Yeah, no, that would be crazy. You'd get a 2-for-1 off of it, but that card can get you a lot more value than that.
Yeah.
Next turn's at least lining. Yeah, it's lining up to draw you 2 cards plus off Vanquishers. Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see the Warden come in last turn here.
We're going to draw 4 cards next turn.
Yeah, if he has a removal spell for Beast Whisperer, he's in okay shape, but there's still the banner, which is a problem.
Camaraderie.
Hmm.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lead with the Wayfinder, because the other cool thing is I get to draw a bunch of cards and look at the top card of my library. Well, the top 4 cards in my library. Clan Caller. That's a lord.
That's a lord. And paid you off for tapping the white.
Yeah. What do I want here?
I think you want that green source based on your hand.
Yeah.
White would be nice, but I think the green source is where you got to go.
So I'm going to
here.
go ahead and play the Clan Caller in, because I can do it without tapping the Incubation Druid, and then we can attack him for a bunch.
Yeah, it seems very good. Just so much. Like, you just did all that and your hand is full.
Yeah. Play the Guildgate as land for turn and attack him for 6.
Yeah, he's got a lot to overcome here.
Yep.
Removal spell for the Beast Whisperer, maybe? Settle the Wreckage. Interesting. Yeah, I don't disagree with playing it there. Next turn he could have got a little bit more value off of it, but he can't necessarily just sit there with all his lands untapped.
Yeah. My Wreckage got settled.
Yeah, it sure did. No fear coming in.
Well, I'm drawing a lot fewer cards now.
You are. But still drawing a card every time you play an elf is very, very ridiculous.
Time Wipe. Okay.
Okay, not
Bouncing
fooling.
the Seer back to his hand.
Makes sense. A lot of value there.
Well, I think 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's well, I'm gonna play this.
He was looking for that land because he wouldn't have played that settle and then done that. I don't think.
Yeah.
Makes me believe he's light on land in his hand. Once Upon a Time's not terrible.
No, but Nissa's better.
Nissa is just flat out a different variety of threat.
Because we can also now cast Once Upon a Time, yeah.
Yep.
Just fat threats here.
It's a lot for him to have to answer. Like, the Cloud Concealer is nice, but it's not going to be able to pressure the Nissa fast enough. Okay, Conclave Tribunal plays, and he couldn't have done both, so he's definitely light on land.
Mm-hmm. Again. What? Oh, I lost the ability to tap for double.
Yeah, you lost. Yeah, you lost the one.
I got it back.
Well, that's gross. Jeez, that was a top deck.
Mm-hmm.
Gross. Why can't you have this luck when we're playing on the real stream, not just against your friend?
I had no idea, man.
Some more shit.
4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Camaraderie doesn't kill him, but...
No.
So we'll just play a Fauna Shaman.
The goose is loose.
Playing Amara. Yep. Now we will have Once Upon a Time up again.
Yep.
Realm Cloak Giant.
Oh shit.
Well, cast
Okay.
off, I should say.
Yeah. Okay, that's real.
Yep.
That's a
Still
real
have
thing.
still have enough to Once Upon a Time and end a turn. So.
Yeah. No, this time. And this is still there, which is why this is so threatening.
Yeah.
Cavalier? Jeez.
Yeah. Cavalier just seems big.
Yeah. You don't say.
Whiff completely.
Sounds right.
Play a District Guide. Just keep putting threats on the board.
I mean, the fact you can just refill and your hand keeps getting filled back up is just insane.
Wildborn Preserver.
He has to answer the board and he doesn't get value off of it.
Oh, and we get them big old piggles next turn.
Not in love with your playing of the Preserver at sorcery speed.
Fair point. I forget it has Flash because the other two abilities are that good.
And you could have played your Forest.
Yeah.
If you just want Jared to win the game, you can concede. It's in top corner of the gear.
Yeah, the options up here.
Yeah. Hey, my loyalty points are at 420. Blaze it. Cloud Concealer comes back down.
And Trusted Pegasus.
Plus Pegasus. So he blocks 5/6, blocks 3/3.
No, he just dies.
Yeah, I don't think he can do enough here.
End raise 4.
Oh, you're gonna. Yeah, I was gonna say, even if you don't end raise here, you end raise and pay X. That's so stupid.
Just to tap out. He
Yeah,
actually conceded, yeah.
he did. Well, that was just
Gotta question him about mana sources. Just
Worst
Silicon
feeling.
Hopefully didn't just waste a bunch of time.
Yeah, worst feeling Disco Computer is right after you pour that expensive ass silicone over your sculpt, then you just pray that you didn't fuck it up completely. But Disco C is a hell of a mold maker, so I doubt he fucked it up. It is a weird night out for curing though. It is muggy as fuck.
Very humid and not warm.
Yeah,
That was
muggy
awful.
as fuck.
So I conceded. Did that mean I conceded the whole thing, or did we play 2 games?
We played 2 games.
Oh god, that first game must have been so bad.
Yeah, he got you pretty good, pretty fast.
That's
So
right.
my question is, so I'm guessing that was like Bant Flying Tribal?
It was technically it's only blue-white, but I splashed green for a couple activated abilities, but I kept drawing my splash and no blue in the first game.
No blue. That's why I said it was like a different deck, game 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
supposed to
Blue
be
White
just
Flying
be-
Tribal.
Oh, it's a cast. Okay, cool. That's exciting. You're a good mold maker, so good mold.
Let me look.
Yeah, how many
37?
lands are there? 30, yeah.
In a row?
Felt like it.
I just watched
Felt like
that
you were
like
struggling there.
3 nights ago.
Max, you want to go again?
Yeah. You wanna play against something legit, or do you want to play against? I have another shenanigans deck I haven't played with, and I have a legit. I guess I'll assume to be a more legit deck.
Let's go
Too
legit.
legit.
Okay. I will catch y'all on the flip side.
All right, what do we want to play? He's playing a more legit deck. I'm going to play a deck I have not played yet, Thousand Year Storm. I have no idea how this deck plays. I've never even looked at the list. I just straight copied it and imported it into Arena.
Should be good then. Power mesh in all the process.
Huh. I guess.
I can give you no further information, Homer.
I am just your memory. Okay, we can play a turn 3 Risen Reef, so we'll keep that.
Hell yeah.
Gutter bones.
Man, you're up against Marty Kratz, I'm sure of it.
Oh, I'd be willing to bet it 1,000%. It's Max. He loves aristocrats.
Oh, it's such a good deck.
Oh, this is tough, but going to Risen Reef. Max left as you said that, yeah. Alright, so we've got Chromatic Lantern next turn. Kind of honks so we didn't get a land, but if we get a land, we can get Karn. Shock out a Risen Reef, okay.
That seems better.
Yeah. Oof, Dreadhorde Invasion. Oof, oof, oof.
Oh, man.
This game could end very quickly.
The bitterest blossom.
Yeah. Reggie, fuck. And concession.
Yep. Oh, man.
Okay, yeah, there are ramp spells in here.
About time somebody, broke your streak.
That was big fast. Hello, Metball. Oh, God. Well, it's got Growth Spiral and Wilderness Reclamation. Sure. Famous last words, but...
Huh. Uh-oh, Pack Rat.
Yep, and no third land for me. There we go. I'll make him replay it. Carnival. Nice. Yep.
Well, this Bant deck sure looks great.
Yeah, would love some red mana. But we'll do something with it.
Yeah, it's not out of hand yet.
You can still only activate the rat once. He can activate the rat, which is a problem, but he can only do it once. And that's probably what he's mulling over right now. Ah, Rick's Mighty Reveler. And Dreadhorde Invasion. Come on, deck. I'm going to play this Temple of Plenty. Get out of here, Watery Grave. Secrets. Still not out of hand yet, because we can Castle Vantress at end of turn.
Yeah.
We get to gain a little life next turn. Ah, Spawn of Mayhem. That's going to be a problem.
Oh my.
That card is gross. Radical Idea, you can go away, but Clifftop Retreat, you can stick around. Because you're going to be how we kill that Spawn of Mayhem.
Mm-hmm.
Quick, J-Rod, the converted mana cost of Discovery Dispersal, is it 7?
Yes.
It is. Going to 10 here.
Was not my plan.
Okay, Vicious Conquistador. Lands can go away. Well, we're going to draw an extra card. Does double cast matter? No. Double cast doesn't matter yet. Because we don't have anything to double.
Nope.
Uro. Gain us some life. Overgrown Tomb untapped. Anticipate. As much as I want this Rowstorm Conduit, it needs to be opt here. Opt. Lotus Field is not good enough. Ketria Triumph also not good enough, but at least we can cycle it.
That's true. God love those cyclers.
He did the math. I think we're dead. If he makes another pack rat, at least we're dead. Well, he didn't.
Oh, he's probably got another way to... Oh, we don't need it because the Vicious.
Yeah.
Because then that's 12. Unless you got something fancy.
I don't. A lot of land, not a lot of spells this time.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. That was a 1,000-Year Storm deck list that I pulled off the internet. That
I see.
Not enough land in game 1, too many land in game 2.
Yes. Pack rat.
I've never, yeah, we'll pack rat. I've also never actually even looked at that deck list. I just copied it, saw that I didn't have to craft any cards, and said, okay, we'll come back to this later. And then never did.
Nice.
So I was completely blind in that.
Fair enough.
1,000-Year Storm kind of bothers me. Don't even play it isn't Storm. So yeah, Matt Ball, I kind of agree with you. That was definitely a, I saw the words 1,000-Year Storm and decided I wanted to try to play it. Because I'm a degenerate for that card. By the time you can cast it, you're already out of cantrips. I think that's a large part of the problem. Because like on that last turn, I went through 2 cantrips. Would have been great with the 1,000-Year Storm. Especially because I had a double cast in my hand. So, feels like it would be pretty good, but like I think it just has to line up perfectly where you get like 2 ramp spells early and you can get the 1,000-Year Storm on like turn 4.
Yeah, it feels like you gotta X for 1 at a pretty critical juncture, and then be able to have that one card sitting back. But yeah, I agree.
If your opponent is an aggro red-black deck, it's kind of like, oh well, I'm not gonna have time to not die.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
I'm not gonna have time to not die.
The Cult of Rakdos.
The Cult of Rakdos, indeed. J-Rod, you want to jam?
Oh yeah, I have the deck I built in about 5 minutes.
Nice.
All right. See what we got.
Disco C on the power mesh still.
Yep, power mesh and all the process.
That's fair. Power mesh.
Go with this Teamer Blitz deck. It's like a Teamer Grow Blitz kind of build.
Okay.
Right up my personal alley for Magic decks.
Yes, it is. The right colors and the right strat.
1000% my kind of thing. Okay. I have no idea what he's playing, but I have a counterspell and a removal spell, and I don't have
One
any
land
early-
off.
Yeah.
Royal Scions, get rid of Mizium Tank or something, or Admiral's Orders. It looks like, I mean, it's probably worth exploring. Yeah, Disco Computer. Rakdos indeed.
Yeah, Rakdos beat my shit in. This format
Deck
is
is pretty
great fun,
sick.
though.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's the counter for Admiral's Orders, so... see
Not the
what
worst.
we
And a
get.
lightning strike back
Yeah.
for whatever is.
Yes,
Perfect
Mizium
place.
Tank Met Ball. Mizium Tank is a great fucking card with this. Now that's jank. Yes,
Yeah.
it's a jank tank. It's a jank tank.
The Jank Tank.
You can't really see it, but right here on my wall is a Mizium Tank. It's the foil, the foil sheet.
That is pretty funny.
If he kept a one-land hand... Okay, he didn't.
Good.
I'm still not going to bother with this lightning strike yet, because
No.
I just feel like it's unnecessary. We can hold it for later.
Yep, you don't get anything really.
Now the big question. Do I go for the Ketria Triumph to set up, or do I go for the island into Royal Scions or Admiral's Order or something else?
I kind of like, I mean, Royal Scions here is pretty good. There's so much loyalty that Grim Initiate has a lot of heavy lifting to do to take it off the board.
Yeah.
And the question is kind of, what are we looking to do? Where are we looking to sculpt this
And what
hand?
is he building? Like,
Yeah.
all right, I think I'm going to go for Royal Scions, and I think I'm going to pitch the Spell Pierce at this point.
Yeah, I think you're kind of past it.
And we get a shock. Because now we can play the Ketria Triumph next turn, and like you said, there's just a ton of loyalty. And do you know who does the voice lines for Will Kenrith on this card?
No.
Billy Boyd.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I have to wonder if that was like early
Peregrine
casting.
Took.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
have to wonder if that was like early casting for the animated show.
Yeah, that's interesting.
If the Rowan or the Will and Rowan Kenrith are going to be involved.
Yeah.
Okay, Runaway Steamkin. That's getting shocked straight out.
Yeah, that can't sit.
Putting down the temple because it gives us the scry. Stern Dismissal. I don't like Stern Dismissal more than anything that's in.
I'm not loving that.
So I'm gonna draw a card again. Get Whirlwind Denial though. I like that.
That ain't bad.
I think I'm gonna bin Admiral's Order.
Yeah.
I just want this Mizium Tank to live. And I'm gonna shock this Runaway Steamkin right out. It's unfortunate to still not have more red mana, but this Mizium Tank.
Yeah, it kind of stinks we were on double counterspell on the 3-drop, but it's whatever. What are the Royal Scions at loyalty wise?
7. Sorry,
Okay.
my head's in the way. They are at 7 loyalty.
The overlay, the overlay's just clipping it a touch. Not a big deal though.
Yeah, new overlay looks rad.
I like it. Much
Actually,
simpler.
Heavily inspired by one Reliquary Tower and his overlay.
Yeah, that's fair.
So he attacked
Do as Riley
me,
does.
but then skewered the. Oh wow.
Yes,
Okay,
he
he's
needs the spectacle.
Oh right, he's just dumping burn spells into the Royal Scions.
Which is probably a positive for us.
I think it is a net positive for us. So I think I'm. Well, actually, I think I'm because I don't need the green mana. I think I'm playing Ketria. No, I'm playing.
I think you
can.
can. Let's activate the Royal Scions.
Yeah, that's
you know that's going to happen before you start.
We'll get a forest out of the way because we have an
even
better tapped green land.
Sounds perfect to me.
Collision Colossus seems pretty good.
Kind of medium here. You think so?
I think it's so. Here's the thing. I'm going to play Mizium Tank this turn. We can Lightning Strike and Collision Colossus to make the tank huge.
That's true.
Because it'll be 4, 8. It'll be an 8, 10, 10, 8 Trampler or 10, 6 Trampler next turn.
That's fair.
So, leave that on top.
We gotta find a way to clean it up after the tank, though.
Yeah.
We need to figure out a way to crew that tank.
It becomes a creature whenever you cast a non-creature spell.
Even easier.
Yeah, that's my point. Like, the Jank Tank is The Jank Tank has triggers. And yes. Sorry, I was responding to a text message out loud.
It's okay.
But yeah, send it in. Get Billy Boyd off the Boyd. Oh, wow. Fervent Strike. Really wanted to get that really wanted to get those Scions off the board.
Well, they did a lot of work.
Did. So now I'm not entirely... I don't think I care about going with the tank now.
No, it's interesting.
I think I just leave up either Whirlwind Denial or Cycling Ketria Triome.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Because we've got a removal spell, we've got a counter spell, yeah. Because I'll just continue to take one forever.
Mm-hmm.
Or if he casts the spell pre-combat and we Whirlwind Denial it, then the tank becomes a creature.
Right.
Which he didn't do, but I'll take one again. I have no problem with that. And if he doesn't cast a spell, then... Boggart Brute? Fruit Brute?
I mean, do you just denial here? I don't know.
I guess.
I think you do because you're not... Well, the problem... All right, so here's the thing about denial, is you can't then cycle your Triome.
Yeah, so if I Lightning Strike this Brute, then I can cycle the Triome?
Yeah, let's let it resolve and cycle the Triome. We'll start there.
Yeah. Draws Fire Prophecy. Even better.
That sounds like a winner to me.
Because I can Fire Prophecy this Brute.
Probably put back to Whirlwind Denial at this point. Try to draw something a little bit more proactive.
We draw Giant Growth.
That's more proactive.
It is. Keep safe.
Okay. The Mizium tank won't get destroyed.
It will not.
I guess you just start with a Giant Growth and attack him, right?
I cannot cast the Giant Growth. It has to be a creature first.
Oh, interesting.
Because Giant Growth says target creature.
Oh, that's
as does
fascinating.
Colossus. So I can start by Lightning Striking him.
You can Lightning Strike his face.
And then just attack him with the Mizium tank, which will be a 4/3.
Yeah.
But if we can tap out in... No. Yes? No. Because it has to be green, red, and then green. So we only have one green.
I'd start off with the Giant Growth, save the Collision Colossus for a little bit more reach. Maybe you can catch him out of nowhere. And then you have the Keep Safe. Does it just protect creatures specifically?
Permanent you control.
Okay, perfect.
So if he has some way to destroy an artifact.
Yes. Nice. That feels pretty good.
Yeah. The Jank Tank.
Yeah. How is Keep Safe worded? Sorry, I keep harping on that card.
It's fine. Counter target spell that targets a permanent you control.
Okay, so it's a counter. Got it.
Yep.
Straight attacking you.
Frustratingly, there is nothing we can do here.
Correct, because your spells are all conditional.
Yep. So we'll pass it up again.
Yep.
The problem with 100-card Singleton.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. But that's part of the reason it's exciting.
He's tapping out for this? I'm taking 4.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely don't let him draw cards off Browbeat.
No. It's J-Rod and Browbeat. I can't. It
Cannot.
would feel wrong.
Ooh, interesting. Now he's... interesting now he's...
Yeah, he just did not attack.
Yeah, wow. Okay.
He's respecting the Jank Tank. Jesus, come on, deck. Not like this. Because, yeah. Ugh.
I think you just play the forest out for that turn. If you draw something, I mean, even if you draw like a 3 or 4 cost spell, it still lets you follow up with the Collision Colossus if you play the forest.
The Collision
Sadly.
Colossus, which is enormous. Yeah.
Well, I guess you could have played it that turn anyway. I guess there was no real advantage to play it.
Oh, Goblin Instigator. Yikes.
He's getting an army.
He is. And we're
And
flooding out.
a discount army, no less.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
Now he's attacking with everything. Gotta have it. Come on, deck. Gotta have it.
Anything to turn it into a creature. Anything.
Yep.
Because if he goes land, okay, Viashino Pyromancer, we're going to 2.
We get trample with the Collision Colossus. Just gotta have it.
Anything.
Gotta have it.
Neutralize is not anything, but it draws a card.
Cycle. Keeping it exciting.
Frilled Mystic won't do it.
Fuck.
Come on, deck. The Jank Tank.
Yeah, we were so close.
We were so close to killing him with the Jank Tank. That was frustrating. Frustrating? Who am I? Frustrating. Play. Oh, this is not great.
It's very slow and plodding, but good in a longer game.
Yeah,
You're going to be able to... You can catch him with the Quench.
Yeah.
First turn you can Temple. I think better than Spectral Sailor.
It's better than Opt or Spectral Sailor. So yeah, first turn Temple, second turn Island, catch him with the Quench.
Or Spectral Sailor if you don't. Or Opt plus
Yeah.
Spectral, which is pretty gross.
Samwood Sprint. Samwood Sprint also conditional though, so maybe the Jank Tank isn't as good as I thought it was.
Yeah, it seems a little glass
Samwood Sprint
cannon-y.
can go away. Yeah, well, it is. Yeah, the thing is, I think like when the Jank Tank is good, it's great. When it isn't, it's horrid. And unlike J-Rod, I won't miss drawing cards off my Spectral Sailor if we get there. Goblin Locksmith? I mean, I think we're just letting that go, right?
I mean, the question is, it's an interesting question because just catching his 2-drop isn't bad. Oof.
Yeah, I'm gonna quench it
Yeah, I say you just
because
do
I
it.
think just for the value of getting his 2-drop.
Just keeping your
Shark
board clear.
Typhoon.
Okay. Good card.
Yeah,
It's one of the cards in my 5-color deck.
it's also a free 1/1 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Kargan Dragon Rider, fine.
It's one of those rare cards that it's good in the 5-color deck because it's a permanent, or it's not if you don't need it to be.
So I'm gonna
Which is
opt
really
here.
good. For sure.
I'm gonna bottom the Steam Vents, even though red mana is going to be necessary. I just have too many lands right now.
Yeah, I think that's a calculated risk, but a reasonable one to take.
And then I'm gonna Spectral Sailor.
Yep.
And we draw a Blink of an Eye. So we have Sinister Sabotage and Blink, and just the
Blink with
ability to
Kicker?
draw a card if we Blink with Kicker, Spectral Sailor. We got options now.
And you have a little bit of time. If you
Yep.
play something crazy threatening, like a Legion War Boss or something of that ilk, you can counter it with Sinister Sabotage.
And I attacked because I'm just gonna take 2. So
Oh, we're not blocking,
yeah, I'm not blocking. We're not there yet.
No, Spectral Sailor's too valuable here.
If he taps out for something, pretty much anything, I think I'm Sinister Sabotaging it. Fire Urchin?
I think you just let that go.
Yeah.
You could blink that later for value.
Yep.
You can kind of just time walk him if that's all he plays here.
Rigging Runner? Again, I think I just am fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I think you blink something here end of turn, though.
Yeah. Might blink the Rigging Runner.
That doesn't tie up his mana quite enough, I don't think.
Well, Fire
What's the-
Urchins, these are both 2-drops, so...
Both feet. I'd rather type a 2-drop than a 1-drop.
Alright,
I'd probably go with the Fire Urchin because it's a little bit more explosive.
the just in case.
Yeah.
We draw... Pteramander.
Okay.
Pteramander and Wildborn Preserver.
2 flash creatures.
Nope.
So this is
Pteramander
just
does
Simic
not-
Flash.
Pteramander does not have Flash.
That's true. He's got a little 1/1 flyer. Little 1/1 flying boy. You could cast it, though.
Yep.
And again, attacks because we're not blocking, so.
Yep. We can flash on Wildborn Preserver. We can draw a card with Spectral Sailor. We can make a 2/2
Counter a
Shark
spell.
Typhoon. We can counter a spell. We can do a lot of things.
A lot of options here.
Mm-hmm.
Interested to see what direction Jared chooses to go.
Because we know about the Fire Urchin. And,
Mhm.
does he continue down that path? Or, like, what?
Yeah, it's interesting to find out.
Jamming for 4. We ain't fucking blocking, bud.
No, at 18, we're not scared yet.
Mm-hmm.
We need to come up with a plan, but that's what we're putting together.
Yes. Just Fire Urchin again. Like, I don't want to counter that.
No, I don't think it's really worth it. Fine.
Electrostatic Field, however,
That's pretty
that
good.
I will counter.
Yeah, I think you kind of have to. It's just too free. It
Mhm.
attacks on too weird an axis.
Yeah. Fairy Vandal.
Meh.
Not enough.
I don't think 1/2 flyer is going to do. I mean, the flash is on it. Flash on it's nice, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's quite enough. We need something decent.
Not Mountain.
I mean, Mountain's a red source. It's fine. We knew that was going to happen, but
Plus, we can put a 4/4 in at instant speed with Shark Typhoon now.
yes, very big.
Notably, we can also make Terramander a 5/5.
Yes.
But I'm just gonna jam for 2.
Yeah, I think that's a good start.
And then if he wants to get like handsy, I'll just make a 4/4.
Yep. And it draws a card too.
Yeah. An uncounterable 4/4 that draws a card.
Mm-hmm.
He's just attacking. Do I care about going to 9? I don't think I do.
Not yet.
9 I think is fine. There's a point at which I care, but I'm not sure
Yeah.
it's 9.
Being able to Wild Bird and Preserver plus draw a card seems very good.
Okay, he's Rimrock Knighting.
Okay.
It's a lot. Oh, and Burn Bright.
Yikes. Are you dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, nearly Xaxes.
1 over.
Okay.
Got me.
Yeah, had the assemblage of spells in his hand.
Yep. Didn't
Is
think
that
he
game
had
2?
it. That was game 2.
Yeah, okay. No, I think going that low seemed improbable. But
Yeah, it really
hey,
did.
And I built that out of mostly stuff I already had.
Nice. Well,
I-
you got
I-
was that it?
That was
That
2.
was two.
Oh, okay, cool.
He jammed my ass real quick in 2.
Yeah, he did.
So, who want next?
I could hot swap in.
Okay.
I have a janky. Well, no, I don't know how janky it is. It's not my list, but it looks cool. It looks spicy.
Okay, I'll try something spicy myself.
I got the Dune.
Arrakis.
Bye, y'all.
Dude.
That was a. So is that just like mono red, or is it like mono red grow, or what's the
Just mono red.
Yeah.
Red deck.
mono red cards I owned?
Bag of nickels.
Yeah, mono red cards I owned.
I have 3 cards that are above CMC3.
Nice. I'm gonna hit him
So.
with the Simic Ramp. There's so many decks for this format that I just always want to
Also-
play a different one.
Yeah. Also, Browbeat, even when it's only 4 damage, is still one of my favorite cards.
Browbeat's so good.
Risk factor is great.
Okay, we can Breeding Pool tapped. We got a lot of lands here. Gets us to Gilded Lotus pretty quickly. We'll keep this. I'm gonna
Alright,
give
this is
him a
amazing.
good game. Thanks, Cat.
Meow.
Cat face meowers. And he's mulliganed. Okay. Hercules mulligan. Knock him down, he gets the fuck back up again. Soul Guide Lantern, you say? Okay.
Shreds, you say.
To shreds, you say? I say that all the time.
As you should.
To shreds, you say? Voltaic Servant. Oh no. It's Mono Brown. Gonna play Archivaraska. Gonna play this Fertilid. Put it in the battlefield tapped. Okay. 2 and 2. Yep. Play the Elfim Druid. Thank you. No, thank you. Gonna just go ahead and pass it up here. And then I'll activate Fertilid end of turn. Okay, he's gonna draw a card with the Soul Guide Lantern. This is interesting. I don't... Voltaic Servant makes me nervous because I'm just waiting for turn 4 Traxos.
I'd be so happy.
Well, he played a Temple, so no turn 4 Traxos, which makes me feel pretty good.
That's a little better, yeah.
Witching Well, okay.
And he can untap it.
Mm-hmm. Fertilid, target ourselves. Get an island. Play this Ketria Triome, tapped. Play this Gilded Lotus. And then... yeah, seems good. Go ahead, pass it up. Play Karuga next turn, draw 2 cards. Because 3 or greater is Fertilid.
Is it just creatures or permanents?
Permanent you control, so we draw 1 off Gilded Lotus, 1 off Fertilid.
That's not, and one off himself too.
Other.
Is it?
Yeah,
That's
it's each other permanent.
stupid.
Glasket? Shit. He goes for the Fertilid. Went for the Druid. Okay. Little do you know, Max. Little do you know. I'm gonna take 1. Yep.
Surprised you didn't block and activate.
I want it there to draw the card off Karuga.
That's probably why he was also surprised.
We drew a Reclamation Sage.
Uh-oh.
There's so many options! We can also take him off red or white mana. But there's so many options. I think it's going to be Voltaic. Well, no, Joyer's familiar? Shit. Joyer's familiar. And then I'm actually going to Neoform the Reclamation Sage away. Get Questing Beast.
Yeah.
And jam with Questing Beast.
That seems fine.
Yep. We Questing Beast now, boys. We also have the City's Blessing, so we can draw cards with Arch of Orozco. He's also drawing cards.
Oh, Questing Beast is so good.
It's Questing Beast is a ridiculous Magic card that doesn't deserve to exist. Well, this is just gross. Overflowing Insight targeting ourselves.
I'm gonna be sick.
We're going to attack him for 10. We're going to target ourselves to draw 7 cards. Possibly walk right into a counterspell. We didn't. Play a Kiora.
You fool, he's playing Mill.
Untap our Gilded Lotus.
Oh my god.
Play a Nylea. Draw another card. These are all normal Magic the Gathering things you can do in the 2 best colors in the last 2 years, blue and green.
Nick's stupid. It's like you're doing this
Cynic
without
is
Oko.
stupid. Yeah, I'm doing this without the only banned card in the format. Yeah. Yeah, this is another deck that I found a list for online and have not played. So, it's gross.
That's it. I'm building a 7 Oko deck.
You can't.
Don't tell me the rules. You can't do that for multiple reasons.
Mulliganing that. Mulliganing
Seems
that.
correct. Oh my god.
There we go. Beast Whisperer. Kogla. See you both in hell.
We'll talk to you later. Looks like Max also... No, it was a 7. Never mind. Everything's fine. Fibblethip. That'll partially unmulligan.
If we draw another land, we get turn 3 Questing Beast.
Off of Mull to 5, that's stupid.
Mm-hmm. We didn't, but we get a Goose. And an instant speed Once Upon a Time. You got it, bud. Attack me for 3. Gain 3 life. I'm just jamming a questing beast next turn. No blocks. Oh, sucks to get rid of both of these, but, well, do I just want the Gyre Engineer? No, I think I just want to jam Questing Beast. Didn't come here not to fuck.
But you know how Magic works for us streaming. You drew another land.
I did.
You know the rules, and so do I.
How this card has been outmatched in Standard is beyond me. Like, it's literally possible to cast it on turn 3 reliably, and it's still not the best deck in Standard. Oh, Tezzeret.
Standard's weird.
It is. I'm just gonna jam at his Tezzeret. Draw a card with Fibblethip. I mean, that's just gross. But I don't want to give up my food, so we'll get Fiend Artisan. Okay, got himself a Gilded Lotus.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yep, now he gets to draw 2 cards again. Especially because he has the Manifold key, so he can make 4 mana, or 5 mana out of this Gilded Lotus. So he has 6 mana available to him right now. That could have been bigger.
Yeah, it could have been.
Don't know if he realizes that, especially because we're just going to Reclamation Sage it.
Well, that doesn't matter as much.
Yeah.
That's not a happy max, I'm sure.
Okay. That's Questing Beast, man. Yeah, the Reclamation Sage, but the real problem here is Questing Beast.
Yeah.
He's still got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 mana. Ah,
So are you
Immortal
counting
Sun.
his... I think you're counting the keywords on Questing Beast as well.
Renowned Weaponsmith. Yep. That'll block a Questing Beast for a minute. Yeah. My boy Big Kogla not in this deck? Would appear that he is not.
He is. You drew him earlier.
Did? It's not.
In the first game, I think.
Oh, there he is.
Also, didn't you tell him goodbye when you mulliganed?
Oh yeah, I did.
That's probably why he's down there. It's in order of the deck, so.
Yeah. He's seen a lot of cards. He's seen 5 extra cards at this point. 5 extra cards this game.
I think he's also seen a lot of extra mana.
Storm the Vault. That's not. Oh, if you control 5 or more artifacts.
Yeah, but then you just get a Talarian Academy.
Yeah.
Fortunately, mana's not his problem right now.
Yeah. All right. You cannot stand
definitely
up to the might of the two most powerful colors in all of modern Magic.
That deck drew bad.
Yeah, you did. What? So is it just like a basically it's a Tolarian Academy deck?
Yeah, it's like an artifact synergies kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It can do some pretty nasty stuff if it draws better than 1-drop artifacts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some cool little synergies in there, though.
Yeah, you drew a bunch of extra cards that game and it still didn't.
I know. Couldn't get there.
It's a shame.
Yeah, it happens.
Want a rematch? I'll play something else.
It doesn't matter. It's
Yeah.
up to just Jared want to play next, or do you want me to play again?
I'll switch in.
Okay.
Challenge.
We've been taking the turns.
Yeah. Taking the turns. Hope everybody out there in chat land is enjoying experimenting in a new format.
Yeah.
As I think
Gladiator's
we've
pretty
proven
fun.
at this point, there's plenty of things to do in this format.
Yes. I don't know if you've proven that. I'm pretty sure the only thing you've proven is that you can play Kogla in this format.
Yeah, clearly. It's big in every deck. Let's try this my mono brown deck.
Okay.
Just saw yours. Now we'll see mine.
Yeah.
Probably pretty
Yeah.
similar.
Mine's 3C Brown.
Hmm.
You Brown.
Okay, we've got Memorial of Genius. This doesn't seem quite like it does anything yet.
It's yeah.
And we know J-Rod's got 3 decks, all of which we've seen. So
yeah,
we know they're all creature
would.
decks.
I'd probably pitch it.
Fuck, this is worse.
Well, says shit.
We're keeping this one, and we're binning.
Snapper probably. Snapper loves to be in your hand.
Yeah, Snapper and Narset, because with Azor's Gateway out, we can cast Zahid for 4.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Still not good, but
No, still need some get there power.
yeah, at least we can cast Azor's Gateway on turn 2.
Good choice on the island though.
Was the one that was with the deck.
Great, love that island. Love that cycle of lands.
Oh wow, that animation was cool. I don't think I've ever cast this card. So
Not since it was animated.
yeah, at least that. Yeah, not sure if I ever cast it before then.
There was a jank deck with it, and remember that enchantment. It was the I think they were around the same time. It was a it did something with another card. It was in a deck I played.
Oh,
for
I
like,
remember.
a minute.
I remember the card being in a deck at that point, but I didn't ever cast it. So I think I'm gonna start activating Treasure Map, even though flipping Azor's Gateway is great. It's slower than Treasure Map.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you need to worry about staying in the game more so than gatewaying.
Mm-hmm. Kinjali Sunwing, yikes!
Oh,
That's
a
a
good
card.
Kunjale.
Punjabi Sunwing. That's a land. We're keeping that on top because we're gonna cast Zahid.
Plant Boy.
Wait, do we want to turn something into a pumpkin? Nah, it doesn't matter.
I don't think you do. Tempo play much better when you have a creature out.
Yeah, it's a shame
Force
we're gonna
him into,
take
like-
this hit for 4, but
Whatever.
yeah, then we have a 5/6 blocker for his for his voice. Gimbal, what's up, my friend? Did you like your video?
I mean, if he's who I think he is, I'm pretty sure he commented.
Thank you.
He did very much.
That was for you. Empyrean Eagle. Oh boy.
He made love like an eagle falling out of the sky.
Killed his sensei in a duel, and he never said why. Also enjoyed kicking your ass with the deck. Yeah. Seal away on my Zahid. Holy shit.
Oh, that's fuck.
The tempo is real.
Giving you hope for a minute there.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can do is hold this turn into a pumpkin.
You can't Mind Stone plus turn into a pumpkin, right?
No, we cannot.
Fucking shit.
Yeah,
I think
this
you're
is bad.
I think you're close to out of this one.
Yeah, but we can turn.
I think you gotta take this hit for 8 and then bounce the Eagle EOT.
Yeah,
Or the Sunwing, maybe, because the Sunwing's kind of one of the biggest problems. Because you can't, if you draw a creature, it just comes
it
in
doesn't
tapped.
matter.
Yeah, so I think it's got to be end of turn bounce the. I mean, like, you could go pre-combat, but then you just recast it.
Yeah,
You
that's
save.
the problem. I think it's
You save 4
go to
damage that
4.
way.
Yeah, I think it's go to 4 and then cast at end of turn to keep him from being able to
Sunwing.
some.
And you got to hope to draw a creature.
I got 2 shots at it.
Yep.
Second bite at the pickle.
Yep.
Watch him have like 2 counter spells in his deck and have one of them in his hand right now.
That's possible.
Yeah, Gimbal, it's me versus J-Rod. We're playing Gladiator, which is a Agent of Treachery. You are a creature, but you're not good enough.
Oh, man.
You're
Yeah,
a
so
creature,
close.
but you're too late.
Yeah.
So we gotta hope maybe it's a 3-drop creature or a 2-drop creature.
2-drop creature, and it's got to fly.
Yeah.
You're kind of
And
begging
his
for
fate,
something
isn't
you're
it?
gonna get. Nope. You can cast it, but that's all you can do.
Yeah, so we'll just scoop it up, let him go.
Yeah.
But yeah, all night, Gimbal, it's been me and Max and J-Rod playing against each other in some Gladiator, which is an arena singleton format.
It's pretty cool. It's 100 cards, singleton, as Dan said, and you play 2 best of 3, like a normal game at 20 life. So it's pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm. It's a cool format.
It is.
And it's new enough that there aren't like 1,000 established. There are like established decks, but there aren't like 1,000 established decks. So I kept this hand because it's an artifact away from actually being pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Against him. Yeah, we talked about it at the end of the last stream. Exactly, Gimbal.
Let's lead on Memorial to Genius and then proceed from there. Seems pretty easy.
Yeah. It's pretty good. Having the Karn's Bastion and the Tezzeret seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just because I want to get that emblem off. We did that one time in draft forever ago.
Yeah.
This is for doing the Brawl deck tech as promised. Uh-oh. Feel like some sort of big drop is incoming.
You know, I mean, he doesn't have to. He's already dropped a ton.
Yeah, he really has, but I don't think we're going to be able to stop him.
If he's proven one thing over the years, it's that if he's going to do
super
something,
generous.
he's going to do it.
Yeah, if he's going to do
Well,
something,
that
we can't
too, yeah.
stop him. Yeah.
Yeah. But if he's got his mindset, we ain't going to stop him.
I'm hoping J-Rod being stuck on blue gives us a chance to actually 1,500 biddies, the big bits.
Damn.
All right, I'm going for
You're
this Drawn
surprised.
from Dreams here because we need something.
Yeah, you think so?
What
Does
is
that put you-
Thassa?
Is it 2 cards you get? Okay, yeah, that's fine. It keeps you to full hand. I was afraid you had to discard.
And a subscription. Tier 2
Whoa.
again. Okay, so we've got Fountain. The cool thing about Fountain is it allows us to get Zahid down next turn. Because we have
Fountain
5
plus
mana.
Fountain plus Sahid seems pretty good.
And then I think Immortal Sun probably for the drawing extra cards.
Yeah, probably.
Because we can play it the turn right after because we already have the 6 mana.
The reason I don't love it is because of Tezzeret. Tezzeret seems very good over time.
Yeah. Yeah, so
You
maybe...
Could be Emery. That way you can keep looping that Fountain over time as well.
That's true. Yeah, alright, we'll go for that. You're right, I think Tezzeret in the long run is probably better than drawing extra cards because eventually it kind of does.
Right.
Like if we get to make the emblem for Tezzeret, that's pretty strong. Oh, a Johnny Strength of the Pride. Wait, which one is Strength of the
Strumpf.
Pride? Yeah.
It's almost assuredly a token, right?
Yeah, because it makes it a Johnny's Pride mate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now we've drawn a Firemind Vessel, so we're still gonna go for Fountain,
Zahid.
Zahid, tapping the Fountain, because now we have the biggest thing on the board by a bunch. Still kind of afraid of losing this Zahid to a Seal Away again.
Yeah.
But
Did Natalie put the overlay in Dropbox?
No, she emailed it to me,
Okay.
but I'll get her to put it into Dropbox.
Yeah, because I'll use it.
Yeah, it's good.
And you have the
Apparently
video, right? It's just on your other
it is
PC?
in Dropbox. Yeah, I have the videos on my other PC. And
Okay.
I'm gonna tomorrow. I need to
Got it.
get stuff off that other PC anyway. So,
Yeah.
all right.
Roger that.
I am casting Tezzeret, making a Thopter, and casting Emery.
It's interesting. Emery plus Thassa also quite good. Just get a bunch of options into your yard too over time.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I'm just thinking about Firemind Vessels. That come in tapped or no?
Yeah, it comes in tapped.
Oh, what a bag of dicks.
Yeah, it's slow. That's why I'm thinking Tezzeret and Emery, because Tezzeret makes a flying blocker, which is good for the Angel of
Can we
Vitality.
Tezzeret and Emery?
Yeah, because we make the Thopter and then Emery costs single blue, because Emery costs one less for
Oh.
artifact.
Okay, yeah, I'm down. There's enough protection there. That's what I was contemplating, was the level of protection we had for Tez. So if he just comes down and gets answered right away, that's a problem.
Okay, okay, we milled a Zagoth Crystal and an egg, and 2 land, which
Ooh.
is kind of fine.
The egg is actually quite a nice one to mill.
Yeah, getting egg
Little
back. Being able to
little
start
cheapy
looping
peepy,
egg
yeah.
with Emery. Yeah.
Yep.
Cheapy peepy.
A little cheapy peepy, I love it.
Tim Shane told me about a PPTP today,
I see.
which is a product that they sell for parents of young boys. For when you're changing the diaper, you put it over the so you don't get pissed on. And so Natalie has decided the cheapy PPTP.
I see.
Because
That's like the homemade version.
Yeah, she's fallen in love with the cheapy PP.
It's fantastic.
It's
fantastic.
This is bad. He had
That's a Dan Harmon.
yeah, he had Depose.
I see that.
Looks like if he decides to come in with everything, we might be losing Emery. Or I mean, Tez can go to 2.
Yeah, Tez can definitely take one of those hits. Thopter can just block something.
Yeah.
I think Emery in the abstract's quite powerful.
Especially because she gets to start looping stuff and bringing stuff back.
Yeah.
So we'll do that.
Yeah, it's a Dan Harmon story that I heard Rob Schraub tell.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Going deep. A lot of community reference in there.
Because we do also have Karn's Bastion coming online next turn, or this turn.
Right.
We drew another fucking land. Jesus Christ.
Not the worst thing here, though, because we're going to be using up mana pretty effectively.
Yeah. So we'll make a Thopter.
Yep.
Thop.
Not quite enough artifacts in play yet to start getting the 2 cards.
Mm-hmm.
I think you probably... Do you want the Vessel here? Thassa's not going to do a ton.
Yeah.
And I think just having the creatures up is fine.
Yeah, leaving the blockers back if we need to.
Yeah. You can also draw a card here with the Fountain at the end of turn, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, and then we can get it back next turn if we want to tap Emery.
Precisely. Yeah, I think that's pretty
So we
good. 'Cause you
have
can
some
tap
free-
Emery with the Thassa Blink going on, or the Thassa Slide, so then she comes back in untapped anyway.
That's true. Thassa will also be a creature next turn, assuming our board stays the same.
Yeah, so I think there's a lot of options here. It's just these past couple turns have been setting up into something.
Into getting to do something, yeah.
Right. We got to worry about it. What's his Ajani Ultimate?
0. If you have at least 15 more life than your starting life, exile him and each artifact and creature your opponents control.
Fuck.
Yeah, we need to do some damage.
Yeah, he's going to go up. He could potentially go up too close to that very quickly. Yep. Ooh, Grange. That looks good on a Fairy Godmother to me. Let's put it on the Ajani's Pridemate.
Pridemate, yeah.
Interesting. Okay. I would have went for the Godmother.
He's now at 35, so...
Yep. Now we got to start thinking about ways to deal with Ajani.
Mm-hmm.
Ayoni. He wants to attack past Zahid, I think, is the shtick. But, what? Angel of Vitality. This smells like a trick to me.
I mean...
Smells like a trick to my nose.
Do we just lose the Tezzeret and then...
No, I think... I think it's worth trying to call him on it, because he's got that card. Right? Like, I think Zahid blocks 4/4, and Thopter blocks 6/6.
Yep.
And just don't forget to draw your card off the fountain before the end of your turn.
Mm.
And they get paid.
Put target attacking or blocking creature on top of its owner's library.
Okay. Not the worst thing in the world.
Yep. Well, we
Do you
got
want
to
to draw a card?
Draw
Do
a
you want
card
to draw
now
the
and then draw the
or do
Zahid
you
for
want
turn.
I guess it doesn't matter.
It actually
in theory.
doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll put the Zahid on top and then draw it in a turn.
Yeah, that's cool. What would be nice is untapping with Firemind's Vessel. We have a land in our hand guaranteed. We're going to make our land drops. We're going to be able to cast spells here, which is nice.
The problem is the Ajani though.
Yes. Oh, I'm
Because
painfully aware.
It's gonna back AFK for a few there. You dropped a tier 2 sub 1500 bits and then just went, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Let me just bomb their channel. Let me just bomb their channel and then I'll be right back. After
He's got a kid.
Yep.
You never know. ...
We drew another fucking land.
That's kind of the worst draw.
I do not think, because here's the thing: if he just ultimates at Johnny, we lose everything except for Tezzeret.
Let's think for a second. We know we want a Thassa. We know we want to. We don't lose Thassa because it's indestructible, right?
It's exile each. Exile a Johnny, Strength of the Pride, and each artifact and creature your opponent's control.
Gotcha.
We can Zahid here in a variety of different ways, but it's just going to get exiled by the Ajani.
Yeah, his Ajani's going to ultimate, and there's nothing we can do to stop it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was thinking about using Emery, get back the fountain. We can't get to 3 artifacts is our problem.
Mm-hmm.
To draw, we can't get to 3 artifacts and then draw a card or draw 2 cards with Tezzeret is what I'm saying.
It will so that ultimate will remove the Ajani, but it's now we're at the game of when does he pull that trigger?
Right. How much do we have to? We have to put something on the board, or else he just holds with the position he has.
Yeah. So do we just put the fountain on the board and Thassa and risk losing Thassa?
I mean, the fountain plus Thassa seems like enough to make him pull the trigger. I think. So I would probably do it.
So Ajani exiles himself, and then every artifact and creature that we control.
Zahid just is a 5/6 flyer that you can cast for 4.
Yeah, just beef.
Yeah, he's just a beef
Just
castle. But what's nice is we can Thassa, and I think that still leaves us enough mana to use the... Yes, yeah, because it uses the Firemind's Vessel, and then it leaves us enough to use the fountain in response.
Yeah,
I think you Tez to draw a card. Yeah, I don't think you need to.
Yeah, because Tez is dying no matter what.
Yeah.
So we'll draw the card.
Mm-hmm.
More cards is more cards. Meteor Golem.
That's a card.
Fuck.
That's good. It's good to have in your hand.
If we had Tez'd before doing all that, we could have just destroyed the Ajani.
I understand. I'm
so mad.
He may not Ajani.
I'm so
You never know.
I'm so mad.
See what he does.
We'll Thassa out Emery.
Yeah. I
Get
still
her
think
back
that's
in.
a good play.
It's a blocker
Sad Panda,
for the
yeah.
6/6. Yeah. Sad Panda, yep. Okay, we got a Shambling Suit and a Demir Locket in there. Demir Locket when you're feeling real hard pressed to draw cards.
No shit. Yeah, jeez. Going deep. See what he does.
Notably, this is his blue-white deck.
Yeah.
Dawn of Hope.
Yeah, so he gets greedy and just tries to keep the Ajani on the board because he has such an overwhelming position. Might be able to pick him up. Pick it up with the
100 card Singleton, any card on Arena except Oko.
Yep. And you can't use companions in a companion fashion.
Yeah. They can be in the deck, but they can't be. There is no sideboard. I'm gonna let him take Tezzeret off the board because I don't have any other choice.
Yeah, I think it's fair. I don't think it's worth giving up Emery. And again, the more permanents he takes off the battlefield, the less incentivized he would possibly be to activate that Ajani.
Yeah, and so if he just ticks up Ajani, because at this point we're losing a Fountain, a Firemind Vessel, and an Emery.
Well, we don't even lose a fountain because we draw a card off of it,
Yeah.
so we don't fully lose value on that.
Yep, he's making another Johnny's Pride Mate. So
Do I need a processor? I'm okay. I think Dan just built a new computer,
Yes.
so I would assume he's okay.
My wife might need a processor.
Yeah, you just upgraded.
Please message me on Discord. We will possibly talk. I can't guarantee anything, but I'm just gonna go ahead and Meteor Golem this fucking Ajani.
Yes, please.
We'll start trying to answer problems that way.
Yeah, Johnny's too good here with his ultimate.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to vindicate here.
Nice.
Cool. Then I'm going to cast this Arcanist out. Well, actually, I'm going to cast this Zahid because it blocks the 4/4 flyer.
Yeah, I think Zahid's the right choice here.
I'm going to have to tap the Meteor Golem to do that.
Yeah, but you get to blink with Thassa, so it doesn't matter.
Right, I get to... Oh, shit, I can blink the Meteor Golem. Holy fuck!
Really? You're just now catching on to this plan?
I really am. Holy fuck!
Why do you think I sounded so calm this whole time?
That's miserable nasty.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
I'm not gonna
The fact
attack.
we get the extra flourish because it's a golem.
Yeah, it's true. We're gonna
It's
take out
really
the 6/6
impressive.
of Johnny's Pride Mate with a golem.
I think you take out the 6/6. Possibly the Dawn of Hope. It's one of those.
We'll take
two,
out the
no
Dawn of
question.
Hope next turn.
I
Assuming
think
the
the
Meteor
six-
Golem's still around.
I think the 6/6 is the more pressing threat. I absolutely
Yeah.
agree with that.
Sorry, Gimbal. Just giving you PTSD with the.
Yeah, the Meteor Golem is pretty nasty here. with
Thassa and
Thassa.
Meteor Golem is gross.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slowly take over this game. Just getting to Vindicate a bunch. Yep, because he's got nothing.
Yeah, this is where the no blue is catching him.
Yeah, I'm gonna Arcanist Owl.
Is there any artifact we want to cast out of the bin?
We still got 7 mana.
Maybe the first person who's actually been 100% on board. I thought Garfield was a reasonable choice. He just was they wrote that roll into the
Wow.
ground.
3 more land and Psy. Glad to get those out of the way.
Yeah.
Um,
Tom Holland's impressed. I didn't know who the hell he was, so I was impressed.
we can get Demir Locket back to then just draw cards. We can get Shambling Suit, which would be a 5/3, or we can just get Fountain back and keep drawing or gaining life and drawing cards.
I kind of like the locket. The locket we have enough to do, right?
Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8. 3 and 4 is 7, so yes.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go. It draws the most cards.
Yeah.
Obviously, a Memorial to Genius as well, but I'd rather save that for we're short a mana or something. It's
Mhm.
fine. And the fact that we're just casually blowing up any permanent we want.
Which this next turn is going to be the Dawn of Hope, or this turn is going to be the Dawn of Hope.
I think it's the Dawn of Hope. Yeah, that represents problems over a long term.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, casually getting a free Vindicate every turn is kind of disgusting.
Yeah, the fact we just he's going to have one blue source this whole game, basically.
Mm-hmm.
If he draws more than one blue source.
Yeah, he has to draw more than one blue source.
He'll get one turn with a blue source every time he gets a blue source. He'll get a Lotus Petal, basically.
Yep.
His islands are Lotus Petals.
And if he misses on blue sources, we just start killing the flyers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the Angel of Vitality is going to get God's Willing, so we're going to get
He's
hit
one
for
that's
4.
fried.
Yeah. We're going to get hit for 4.
That's fine.
Oh,
When we're at
he's-
13, that's
okay.
basically nothing.
Thought he was dagging with everything, but he didn't.
He attacked all for a second.
Yeah, so we'll go to 9,
Yep.
and then we'll Demir Locket at end of turn.
Yeah, because I think that's better than using the Thassa to tap his creature.
Mm-hmm.
Because, sure,
Ooh.
we'll go to 9. It's fine.
Clockwork Servant and Fairy Formation.
That was all very good.
Yeah,
Even the Karugas looks pretty decent here.
because
I think
Karuga
that's-
draws 1,
Is it just-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's
So if
pretty
we play the
insane.
Clockwork Servant, Karuga draws 7 cards.
Yeah, I think it's Clockwork Servant into Karuga and just fill our hand back up. I don't know if he can beat us after that.
We're going to have to discard cards. Probably. Oh, no, we still have 5 mana.
You still have a ton of mana, yeah.
The Antiquities War.
You're not quite there yet.
There's so much stuff.
Feels like Gateway. That's
I was thinking Fairy
Fairy?
Formation because it's big.
sure. Sounds good to me.
We still have to discard a card, but whatever. We'll discard a fucking land. We have 2 in our hand.
That's what I was looking at, like Gateway, and then maybe like something like. The problem is all your cheap cards draw cards. Problem, he says using air quotes.
Yeah.
Angel.
Meanwhile, again, we're just vindicating Jared every turn.
Yeah, that was the fact Jared's undoing came at the hands of Meteor Golem.
The Pro Blue was only for that one turn, Gimbal. So
Yeah. And also Meteor Golem is colorless.
yeah. Just there's nothing I can do. There's so much to do yet nothing I can do. Oh, fucking Shimmer Dragon.
Yikes.
I mean, now we can start attacking with the flyers.
Yeah. Yeah, you just opened up the world here. So I'd go Zahid, Owl, Fairy Formation. I don't even know if you commit another permanent to the board.
Don't even think I need to.
Does Gadwick have Flash?
No.
Okay.
But I think it's just attack.
Oh,
for
not for
13
Gator Gold.
here.
Okay. Did forget it was instant. Okay. Yeah, it's just a one-timer, thankfully.
Yeah, I think we're just going to attack for 13.
Yeah, 13. It's nearly half of his life total.
It's a third of his life total. Almost.
It's
Well, it's
like
between a third and a half.
Yeah, yeah. He's blocking. Does it mean he has a trick?
Nope. Just means he's preserving some portion of his small life total.
Fair enough.
Antiquities War, probably?
I don't even, like, do we just Fairy Formation a shitload of times?
Yeah, that might be right. We can just draw a bunch of cards.
I just feel like that's better.
And we just Meteor Golem until he has no permanence.
Yeah, at this point, take out the 2/2 Pride Mate token.
Yep.
Just feels mean.
It does.
Could also
This
also
feels-
Karuga for the extra nasty, if I'm not mistaken. Has he entered the battlefield?
Yeah, it's an ETB trigger.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Ooh.
There's a lot of fairies. Is that a Eugene?
Yeah,
So many cards in hand. This is dirty.
it is. It almost
fact-
feels like wrong.
Almost. You can see Ordained too.
Oh, I could have. Yeah, I could have Sea Ordained there.
Fucking Sailor memes in this deck?
Sure, you gotta make a token or make a treasure.
That's interesting. Ugin who which could not be effed.
So I'm gonna Ugin the token
The
here,
toke?
so I can swing all in.
That's pretty fucked up. Settle the wreckage here.
Oh fuck, he had it too.
Did he?
Yep.
I called it. You got any counter spells in there?
Nope.
What?
Oh yep, my hubris.
Love
My
it.
hubris.
Love it. Love
well,
it.
I can get 11 basic lands out of the deck.
I'm gonna see if he sees this in Discord.
My hubris.
I typed Jared, I called that shit with a bunch of exclamation points. I think you still have him dead to rights, but that is fucking gross. You could have cast that Mystic Forge.
Yeah, I could have.
Could have manifolded key your
Yep.
Fire Mind Vessel. You also could have drew a card at the end of the turn with your Shimmer Dragon. You got to embrace all the brown stupid, Dan. Like, the brown does stupid. Yeah,
Just draw 3 cards here to fill my hand up.
sounds reasonable to me.
Because it'll actually draw a 4th card.
I'd probably play the Antiquities War here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd play that Immortal Sun for sure.
Oh, 1000%.
Just basically what you want to do is you just want to add to the board with a bunch of non-creatures, because if he wipes the board again, that's one thing, but then in the Antiquities War, it's just going to turn everything into a kill spell, which I think is pretty decent. Drawing land is a little insulting here.
It is. We got 11 land out of the deck.
Yeah.
What can I even do? Mystic Force. I can.
And still Antiquities War.
You can still Antiquities. Yeah, well, Antiquities War.
You could do a ton of
Wow,
stuff.
none of that was an artifact.
Interesting.
I mean, just gonna pass the turn now.
Yeah, it
Everything
seems
else
fair.
I have done at instant speed.
Yep.
Would you believe that my opponent cast a Settle to Wreckage this game? I mean, I'm just gonna counter this.
Yeah, I'd counter that. Got to counter for 3.
Nope, 2. It's twice X. He only has 2 mana.
Oh shit! Yeah, twice X.
At this point, there's so much. I don't even know what's making stuff cheaper anymore.
Well, you definitely want to.
Oh,
You can definitely.
the Immortal Sun.
You
Destroy
wanna
target
start-
top creature? Fine.
I think you want to start with Anticipate because you know you'll hit off that Boon of the Wishgiver,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can start drawing cards off your Shimmer
Wielder of
Dragon.
Mystery and Boon of the Wishgiver.
I think it's G.A.S.
Yeah.
Can you get G.A.S? You can get G.A.S. You can get anything. Yeah, it's Anticipate.
Um.
And then you just Sea Ordain.
Oh, Seordain before I start drawing cards that way.
I mean, it's not a huge deal either way. You got 24 damage.
6, probably, but
Did you not scry either of those to the bottom?
no, I just draw them.
Oh, you can. Did you tap Mystic Forge?
Yeah, I could have exiled stuff out of the way. There's
Yeah.
too many cards.
You do this when you're overwhelmingly in a commanding position.
Yeah.
This is a very damn maneuver here.
Oh, there we
There's
go.
arrows and shit. You have so many permanents out.
Yeah, I've never seen this on Arena before. Okay. Cast a Locket for free. A
Sure.
Locket for free. A Locket for free. A
Crystal on
Mindstone
top.
for free. Crystal for free. So now if we don't kill him this turn, we 1000% kill him next turn with several pages worth of artifacts.
Yeah. Yeah. You could almost win with Jace. It's like getting that bad. Jason Shimmer Dragon can almost win you a game here.
Yeah.
But you're gonna go to chapter 3 on the
Oh
Antiquities
no,
floor.
I killed him exactly.
Okay. Well, that's no fun.
Not bullshit killing the opponent.
This has definitely been the longest match of the night.
Yeah. This deck takes a little while, but
Mm-hmm.
when it gets going, oh dear God.
Yeah, the brown decks often do. What can brown do for you?
What can Brown do for you? Oh, we got Sai and we got artifacts? Fuck, I'm in.
Yeah, I think you save all your artifacts till after Sai comes down.
Yep.
Gimbal says
Yeah.
it's a sweet format.
Gibble, this is a sweet format. Oh, and now we got an egg? Fuck yeah. It's gonna suck letting him have 3 turns where... Okay, well, it's still nothing. Trusted Pegasus, you got it.
I was responding to Gimbal. Sorry about the typing.
That's fine. Sai, get in. Because these Thopters are gonna block his flyers all day long.
Yeah. Golden Egg into Witching Well, or Crystal into Witching Well, or Crystal into Golden Egg. All options here. Crystal into
Johnny
Golden Egg,
Strength
probably the
Pride
best.
again.
Yuck. Let's attack that with Sai. Probably making the Pride Mate, though. Yep.
Crystal into Golden Egg.
Seems pretty good. It's a lot of Thopters. Yeah. It's at least a way to kind of pressure a Johnny.
Yeah. I could have turned the Pride Mate into a pumpkin and attacked the Johnny, but I can still do that.
Yeah, it's such a... I don't necessarily like the way to spend resources that aggressively. Question is, if he attacks with the Pegasus, do we double block? Hey, you got a blue source this game.
Yeah, he did. Maybe we have a real game, because game 1, let us not forget, he rolled us. So,
Yeah.
brew yourself up a deck, Gimbal. I'm down to play Gladiator pretty much whenever. Format sweet. I have like literally 15 decks.
There's a lot. I have 3.
Yeah. Ah, I'm Grayscale.
Grayscale.
Gariel?
No. Daniel.
Grayscale Daniel.
Whoa.
Made another Fred mate.
We took a Johnny down to 1?
Made another Pride Maiden, didn't do anything.
This smells like a trick.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What do we do here? Got a lot of manas.
Mm-hmm.
Witching Well
So
makes
we
a
have,
man.
We have 5 mana.
I mean, I think you attack a Johnny with both Opters. I think that's where you start.
Mm-hmm.
Tribal's a good place to go. It also limits your options. I really want to build Aristocrats is the deck I want to build.
Let me... Angel of Grace.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn that into a pumpkin.
Yeah, you do it before blockers.
Yeah.
So it ETBs and then you just pumpkin it.
Yeah.
You can do it, yeah, in response to its ability. Okay, that's not bad. Land was nice, and you get to get the turn into a pumpkin back.
Yeah. That's kind of fucking gross.
And you get to cast the Witching Well, make another Thopter.
Yep.
Okay. He still has the Angel, but
Yeah,
it
we
would get
still
the Johnny
know
off
the
board.
Angel exists. Turn a pumpkin into Shimmer Dragon? I'll fucking keep those. Might even
Yes.
turn it around.
Shimmer Dragon's possibly the strongest card in this deck.
Yeah, so I think I'm putting Shimmer Dragon on top because we have the mana to cast it. So
I think that's fair.
because the turn into a pumpkin's still there.
There's a ton of little artifacts out that we can use to really get an advantage with that Shimmer Dragon. So if that resolves, that's very good for us.
Yeah.
So right now we have 5 land.
I will take 4.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk Psy here.
Yeah, well, they're flying.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't even notice
Because
the
when
little
Trusted
animation.
Pegasus attacks,
The tax.
he
Yep,
jumps
yep.
the...
Yep. Ari Aiken.
Yep.
For some bacon.
Yep. So I think we just Shimmer Dragon? Because we have the mana for it? Or do we set up...
I would Shimmer Dragon. Shimmer Dragon here is going to draw you 2 cards right off the bat,
That's
right?
true.
'Cause it's tapped. Like that's what I'm going to...
Yeah.
You're going to win by card advantage. The only hope is that he doesn't... The only thing is...
He did not have a counterspell.
Oh, that's the thing we didn't want to happen.
Yes, he did
Everything
not have
else
a
is fine.
counterspell. Yeah. We're all good here because we can now just draw cards with Shimmer Dragon.
Right. And we have... I'm not the biggest fan of like make him have it all the time, but in the case where we know he's holding up a Flash Angel,
yeah, which he has cast at end of turn.
Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense here. And that we kind of have to do that because he gets the advantage of like we get scared, don't cast anything relevant because we're afraid of a counterspell, and then he just gets to cast that for free.
Yeah. He did not
So
attack.
that's no, I don't think he can here.
Yeah. So we get to draw some more cards.
Yeah, draw a card off Thopters, draw a card off Egg plus like food.
Egg and food is exactly what I tapped for that too.
Yeah. This is some degenerate shit.
Yeah,
This
because
dragon
we have...
is disgusting.
Oh yeah, Shimmer Dragon is gross. Because we have Firemind Vessel and Shambling Suit here that I think we can cast. No, we can't cast both of them this turn. So we only have 6 mana somehow. We can cast Locket into Vessel, which makes 2 more Thop-Thops.
Yeah.
I think that's probably correct.
Seems pretty good.
Just making more Thopters, like, they're chump blockers forever.
Mm-hmm.
And he can't God's Willing against them.
Right. It gives us a lot of options. And also, again, it's a diverse kind of assemblage of weird shit that
And
he
it
can't
means now we can
answer.
draw... Oh, he Dovin's vetoed a Firemind's Vessel.
Okay.
And we can still draw 3 cards off Shimmer Dragon here, so...
Seems pretty darn good.
Almost 4.
Yeah.
Gross. Fucking gross.
We just got to figure out a way to get ourselves the W.
I mean, it's just draw a shitload of cards of Shimmer Dragon and Jace Wielder of Mysteries.
I have a feeling you would say something like that.
We're holding the Jace literally in our hand. We're drawing 4 cards a turn. We just keep him from killing us is all that matters.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that's definitely a thing.
Sorcerer's Spyglass. Interesting. I'm gonna... Well, do I care about the Thunderous Snapper, or do I just want to make more Thopters? I think I just want to make more Thopters.
Yeah, Manifold Key's cheap, and it can do a lot of pretty nasty
He's
stuff.
canceling it. Sure.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it
He's
is.
got to do something with his mana, too.
True. Well, now I'm going to Sorcerer Spyglass for the same reason.
What are you going to name?
Well, I get to look at his hand first.
True.
Oh, shit, he's got Zatulpa in his hand. Fuck. He also has the Wanderer, so I'm going to name the Wanderer.
Sounds reasonable. He almost threw up when he saw Mirari's Wake. Spoken like a man who has played Commander.
Yeah, spoken like a man who has cast Mirari's Wake, or had it cast against him. I think I'm just going to cast Zahid here as another big.
Yeah, I think you need to pressure him as much as you
Because
can.
he still needs
considering-
2 lands to get to Zatulpa, so...
Right. We got to start digging him, though.
Okay.
Probably should have attacked with the Shimmer Dragon
He
before we
could've
cast
double
Zahid. Yeah, but he knows we have the turn to a pumpkin.
Or he might, because it's not shown to him.
Oh, yeah. We have the turn to a pumpkin to break up a double block.
Yeah, true. So next turn, I guess.
Yeah, next turn we got to start
What even is
pressuring
this,
him.
brought back? Ah, brought back. Right, he can get... Yeah.
Baby brought back.
Telling you, we were down to 79 cards in our deck. We can get there.
How does side draw cards?
How does side draw cards? One and a blue, sack 2 artifacts.
Okay.
Water not the Zahid. Sure.
I don't think there's much you can do about that.
Nope.
We do have the option to turn into a pumpkin on our own Zahid, but I don't know if that's quite there.
No, we're not there yet.
I think that's better just attack with the Shimmer Dragon. I'm going to attack with Shimmer Dragon and all these Thopters probably.
Yeah. Because we know
So
he
we're
doesn't
gonna
have the settle.
If we don't have 2 or 3 artifacts to cast after all these cards are drawn, I'd be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tap the crystal. You can cycle the Lonely Sandbar.
Yep.
We have plenty of artifacts to cast.
Yep. Including the Immortal Sun, which isn't on with G.A.S, but
It is.
it's
Jason.
really good with all of the creatures getting bigger.
Yeah, that's kind of like this lets us attack now. And again, as you pointed out, we know he does not have.
Yeah, notably, if
Settle
we
the
cast
Wreckage.
this, we lose turn into a pumpkin.
Oh, that's true.
Because we only have 1, 2, 3 additional mana.
Do we have? We have not played a land. We have played a land.
We have played a land. Yeah.
Raspberries.
Because we have 9 mana, and that would be a 10 mana play.
Yeah, because the +1/+1 still lets him double block and kill the Shimmer Dragon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But if he double blocks and kills a Shimmer Dragon, he takes 12 off of
12.
Thopters,
Yeah.
and he loses both of his creatures to do it. I think
But
it's probably
he
worth
can get
it.
them back with brought back.
Baby brought back. That's a
the
good
problem. He
point.
just gets them right back with brought back, and we've lost our Shimmer Dragon.
True. I guess you attack and try to turn into a pumpkin gambit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to attack with all 6 of the Thoptops as well.
Yeah.
Because we gotta poke in damage at some point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely agree with you. We have enough cards to probably win the game here.
Yeah. I'm gonna flip back the Angel of Grace because it's the higher mana play. With turn into a pumpkin.
If you bounce the Pegasus, he can only brought back the Angel. Like he can brought
True.
back the. Yeah, it's kind of six one way, half a dozen the other. However you like. There's no bad way to do this, I don't think.
I don't think so either. Okay, Clockwork Servant. Everything draws cards.
Does.
He's gonna brought back.
Does Mirror Maid copy any artifact?
Yes.
So you can have 2 Immortal Suns.
This is true, and I can do that next turn.
And it gives all your creatures +2/+2.
Yes, which is probably enough to kill him.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go
I
ahead
will
and
kill him.
discard the Shambling Suit, because at this point...
Yeah, the Snapper doesn't look very good here.
Yeah.
There's several islands.
Snapper and land, yeah. Because we don't need 2 lands.
Mortal Sun is legendary. Good call, Gimbal.
Oh, wow, Gimbal. Yeah, thank you. Chat help. Sarah Angel. Literal, actual Sarah Angel.
Whoa.
Yeah. I mean, now... Fuck.
Don't do that on stream.
No. Well, so here's the thing. He's gonna probably go to 2 here. Because Immortal Sun and these 7 Thopters... Is that enough to just basically kill him? Or leave him with, like, 1 creature? So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's a way to close out the game here.
I don't think there is right here, but
No, I don't think so either.
it might start with Shark Typhoon, Simic Locket. Makes a 3/3.
Yeah.
With
Yeah, I think that's
flying,
fair.
notably.
And a 1/1 flyer.
Yeah. We're getting to the point where Immortal Sun really does just end the game.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and pass it up. Alright, he still doesn't have the mana for Zatalpa.
1 shy.
Yeah.
Pegasus plus Wanderer,
He
which
has
is
cast
held
the
under the
Wanderer,
glass.
which, yeah, the Wanderer is Sorcerer's Spyglass.
I think he
does-
cycled his Boon of the Wish Giver.
Yep.
And then draw a million cards.
Yeah.
All we need is just like some stupid tempo plays or something that taps his guys or something. There's just so many cards.
It is.
This is a double.
River's
man.
Rebuke would end the game.
Oh yeah, we saw that last game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of probably the card we're drawn to. Careful tapping your mana artifacts.
Oh, yeah, if I get another one... Okay. We somehow didn't, but
What's our most expensive artifact?
the Immortal
4,
Sun.
3, 6? Is it out?
Yeah.
No,
No.
it's not out.
Oh,
I
on
was
the
thinking-
battlefield. Right.
Yeah, I was looking at one with the machine.
Um,
Draw the most cards for the least mana.
so let's think about this. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 1, 2, 3, and 8 is 11, 12. 12 plus 5 is 7. 7 times 2 is 14. He is dead.
Okay. That's with the Immortal Sun?
Yes.
Okie dokie. Kill him.
Because we have 12 attackers, he has 5 blockers. If he blocks the biggest thing, he still takes 7 2/2s, which is exactly 14.
Cool. Good.
Big yike. Oh, and
Block
we
it.
have a 7/7 and a 2/2 back to block if somehow I'm wrong.
Yeah. And you can commit more to the board as well.
Yes.
Easily a Shambling Suit and an Azurius Locket.
Mm-hmm.
Pegasus should just block the 6/7.
Yeah.
He's in the tank.
Yeah, he's got... Yep, I was right. He's got 7 2/2s unblocked.
Yeah.
He's got everything blocked, so...
Yep. Hut, hut, hike.
Woof.
All right.
Okay. That was the most matchy match we've had yet.
Yeah,
30 years later.
That was a grind.
That was
Oof.
a grind. It was a
grind.
fest. Hey, you know what I didn't do? I didn't open packs for subs.
Yeah, you got to open one for Gimbal.
Oh, Gimble's here. Hi.
Gimble's been here for a minute.
Gimbal donated 1,500 bits.
Holy moly. Yeah, I
Because
haven't
I
been
did the
here.
video.
I wasn't in chat the whole
Yep.
time.
I also owe a pack opening for you and for Disco C.
Disco C, not me, because you did me
Oh, no,
last
Gimbal.
week.
Oh, I did. That's right. So this is for you, Disco C. If you're still out there, you have a Mythos of Snack Pack. Great.
Snack pack.
Great Seb McKinnon art.
Yeah.
Max, you want jam?
Get everybody the stuff together.
Didn't come here not to fuck.
Again, don't do that. I'm leaving now.
I've challenged
Lucky.
you to a duel.
Lucky.
Do not back down from the duel.
Ugh.
That was a hell of a game. I would, if I were you, look at your mana sources in that deck, my friend. You've had mana trouble like every time you've played it.
I don't run that much blue, so I only run like. Well, let me. I can look at it real quick while you're.
Yeah. Hopping on now to throw something together. Get on it, Gimbal.
Like, I have 9 islands plus 3 other sources plus 2 fetches.
Okay. Just some bad variants then, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Thematic Compass. Okay.
Because blue only takes up like 40% of the deck, so.
Right.
And that's including all the guild mana and such. Eh.
Wow, no creature? Holy shit. I'm flooding out. This is bad news.
And it looks like you may be up against this 5-color nonsense deck again.
Yeah, I think I am.
Would you like to see what's left of Starting over's the only way.
Biogenic Ooze seems good. Getting Thematic Compass seems pretty good for him.
Oh, yeah.
Circuitous Route? Yikes. He's ramping out faster than I am.
Jeez, mister, you're ramping up faster than I am.
You can still walk away.
But I got the Biogenic Ooze. And the Ooze is good. The Ooze plays. Sunbird's Invocation. Alright, we need to kill this fool quicker. Fuck. Another land. Nullhide Ferox. Okay. Get in Nullhide Ferox. Format includes... Yes, sir. Every card on Arena except for Oko.
Yep, anything is legal. So when you start building the deck, make sure you change the type to direct challenge, so it'll actually show you all the available cards.
Yes. Yeah, that's fine. Keep me off of more mana. Old Nullhide Ferox. I will never forget getting
Oh my
burglar
God.
ratted. Or burglar ratting. Oh boy. This is interesting.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Finality. Yikes. Jinkies. Protection from, or hexproof from monocolored. 'Colored. 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 Yeah, can't cast either of those.
Whoops. It's still 6/6. They can just attack the fuck into.
Yeah,
Like, oh look, you have a 5/5. I don't care. Maybe he'll misread protection as hexproof.
Hexproof
Be
has
like, why'd
protection,
that
you
die?
mean?
That's yeah. See, yeah, I did it too.
Flooding out, though. Not happy about that.
No.
I've seen... We have more lands than he, and he has, like, purposefully pulled them out of his deck. Devil's Play, you got it. Omen of the Dead, you got it. I know Max to be a fan of Sunbird's Invocation, so...
Sunburb.
Sunbird's Invocation.
Ugh.
Well, we're going to put him to 2. Aha! Never mind. Right, because he can just Spire of Eroska. So what does this do? They cast. Activate that. All right. Voracious Hydra.
Okay then.
Sometimes you just make a really big Voracious Hydra.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Big is one of my favorite keywords, man. Yep. Sphinx to the Guild Pact. Oof. Liliana. No! I'm going to sacrifice both of my creatures.
Ugh. That's just rude.
Ugh.
I always survive.
So the problem here is the damn Spires of Eroska.
Yes.
Is a big, big problem, Spires of Eroska.
Rise and shine.
But wait, this gives trample.
Yes.
Ah, Bedevil, though.
It's a bedevil, you say.
So we're going to ram through here just to get that off the board, though that is going to draw him a card. He may have stabilized to the point beyond which we can actually kill him, because we don't have any haste.
Yeah.
Because we have to get 2 creatures in the battlefield and keep them on the battlefield and kill Liliana. Yeah, getting to flip the Spires of Eroska was huge for him.
Mm-hmm.
Good health is easy to find in war.
Jesus.
It's a very
The-
thematic compass.
The value off of the Sunbird's Invocation is absolutely ridiculous. He's missed only once.
Yeah.
Oof, Wake. Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh, did he hit? He hit one 2-color card. Do I destroy Wake or the fucking Sunbird's Invocation?
My answer is yes.
Oh, he just kills me with, yeah. I mean, look, we did a lot that turn, but
Yeah.
we are now fully out of cards in our hand, and he can just make us sack 2 creatures and kill us with Devil's Play. Because 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. And it requires... Yep, he can
Great.
kill us. He can kill us if he sees it. I mean, yep, he got it. GG's, bud. So that's what that deck's supposed to do.
Oof.
Yeah, boof indeed. That was exciting. Come on, deck. I'm mulligan this. There we go. It's something. We're going to bottom the Nature's Spiral.
Yeah, probably. Do you have enough Vivians?
Well, yes, because you're allowed to have multiples because they have different names. There's that old questing beast. Young man questing beast.
Good.
We didn't draw a third land, but we're going to Rabid Bite here because we don't want him ramping.
Good idea.
Come on, deck. There are literally 39 land in this deck. Omen of the Dead. Get back and probably promptly recast the Elysian Caryatid. We still don't have a third land. This is much more daunting.
There's a lot of choices.
Yeah, go through every card printed on Arena. Oh, Whirlwind of Thought, Christ. I need to get this deck list from him. This deck is ridiculous.
I love everything about it. And you're having some trouble.
Meanwhile, he's just like over here casting Circuitous Route to get the rub-ins.
Yeah.
I've lost so much already. I won't lose more. The mysteries of life are endless.
We drew a third land, which is something.
Yeah.
Good final parting. He does have like every tutor in this deck. Put the Fabor Elder in the yard, which means he probably put the fucking what's this in his hand?
Probably.
The gauntlets. Because Fabor Elder and Whirlwind of Thought is infinite mana with gauntlets. Got himself a treasure map. Here we go. Game's on easy mode now.
Oh yeah, now it's just questing beast and go, go, go.
Let me show you what was lost.
Finality. That'll do that part of that. we'll play Arasta. Because if he's going to be casting instants and sorceries, we want to leave some spiders behind.
Yep.
I've seen puppies.
The almighty Brushwag. Brushwagon. Probably should have cast that at flash speed. I consistently forget about Vivian's static ability.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yep, there's Niv. Whiffed on Niv completely, but it's still a 6/6. It also enables Faber Welder to go infinite.
Yeah, it does.
With the arcbow at my side, I can't lose a fight. I'd get out of the way if I were you. There is wonder in a blade of grass.
Okay. We're very close here. Because next turn we can Viv again and pump the Brushwag. So we're very close. Question of whether or not we can actually do an Kenrith. But now that's going to be difficult. This is like 5-color, like EDH style 5-color good stuff. We'll flash in a Llanowar Elf here at the end of the turn. A little Elfy Elf. Drawing a land is annoying.
We're fit enough to survive.
Go ahead and first a Rowan Games. Play Renata. Give Arasta Vigilance, but not attack. Alright, bud. Can you get us this turn? Because I think we got it from here. I mean, he can draw a bunch of cards this turn. Also make a ton of mana. Problem with Faber Elder out of the graveyard is there's no easy way to give it haste. Well, shit, no.
Yeah,
Fucking
what's
Kenrith.
Kenrith say?
Yep. Creatures get haste and trample.
Yeah. If he has any X spell, I think you lose here.
Yeah, I think so. Well, Arasta does have reach, so she can block Niv Mizzet if he goes to attack. Ah, Command the Dreadhorde. Yep, that'll get that back. Does put him to 1. Can he make the infinite mana? He's got the gauntlets.
Interesting he picked to use that.
Okay,
Because
show me your X spell. We're seeing an infinite combo. Woohoo! I love this. I really do, too.
it's pretty great.
Oh, this makes me happy. It's stupid and I love it. Yeah, I think I gotta build this ridiculous 5-color nonsense pile. He's almost got enough. I think he's 2 more iterations at this point. Yeah. 1 more iteration should get us there. It's 21. No, apparently not.
Maybe he doesn't have. Maybe he has the
Could have-
red one.
Expansion Explosion as well.
Or he might just being like, I want to do over just to be sure.
Ah, a Banefire. fuck yes.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Did it.
Yeah. The best was Dan had a moment where he's like, "Oh, the problem is you can't give a haste. Oh fuck!"
Yeah.
All the same breath. He's like, "Oh fuck."
Oh, there's Arena. Okay.
I was like,
Arena
oh,
went
that's
away for a
wonderful.
moment. Oh,
Oof.
that was very good, sir. Very
Yeah.
good.
I was surprised you used that spell, the Dreadhorde, instead of just using the Kenrith's black ability.
Yeah. I was just like, I'm gonna use the last card and go to 1.
Just
That
to be
was
like,
sick, dude. That was
I mean,
sick.
that's a hell of an achievement.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna need you to ship me that deck list.
I can do that.
Just put it up on the Aether Hub.
Okay.
J-Rod, do you want to put your the things you played up on the Aether Hub as well?
Yes. Is there an easy way to export? Because I've never actually done that from Arena.
Yeah, you go to
Just hit export. It copies it to your clipboard.
yeah, decks and then at the bottom.
I'll try to see if I remember my
Gimbal,
login.
it looks like the land count is somewhere between like 36 to 40 in a lot of things that I've seen.
40 is the majority. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm running
Aggro
30
a
in
little
mono red.
less.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30 in mono red. It's probably wrong.
I still
would
do
probably
quite a
go up
few
to
when he played.
32. Yeah. I might go up to 32, but Disco Computer dropping the eyeballs. That was a pretty sick combo win you had there, Max.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
pretty neat.
I want to actually bring up my Bant Gauntlets deck. Because
Yeah, I was like, shit, I'm gonna lose this game.
Yeah.
When you played that questing beast, I'm like, motherfucker, I'm gonna lose this game.
Questing Beast again. Because so this deck uses Nyx Bloom Ancient. Nyx Bloom Ancient in
Interesting.
favor of Welder. Yeah, because you only need to tap for 2 to get it to go
Okay,
off.
I have
Oh,
no
that's
idea
cool.
what my login is for this.
I'll have to put that in.
Yeah, I think Nyx Bloom Ancient would be pretty good in that build. But
Yeah,
definitely going to need you to ship me that deck.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. It needs some, it's a good deck because I think it's got like a decent foundation, but it could use some tooling.
Have you played anybody from the Gladiator Discord?
No.
It's super easy to find a match.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just go into the
Yeah, I saw the channel where you just
the
like,
looking for
hey,
games channel. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, it's super easy to find a match. Like,
yeah, that's cool.
yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I was like, oh, I want to try this as 5-color deck. You know what I mean? Like just
So
to see what
did
goofy
you
nonsense.
find a
I
list
can-
for that somewhere, or did you just think about that?
I just thought about it.
That's rad.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
know.
realize that the gauntlets in favor of Elder could be a combo.
Yeah,
It's pretty sick.
Yeah. yeah, it's a lot of fun because it's just like, oh, this is neat. There's nothing really like super degenerate you can do with all the mana outside of just like Banefire. But adding Devil's Play was a nice second spell to kind of just be like, gotcha. But Kenrith obviously also works.
Well, you can also, if you have Kenrith, you can just draw your entire library and then do whatever.
Yeah, or just make an infinitely big creature and give it trample or whatever you want to do.
Yeah. One turn off of having you there, though.
Yes,
If you
no
hadn't gone
doubt.
off that turn, I fucking had you. So
Yep.
that was a lot of fun. I think
Yeah.
we're probably good now.
Yeah. Played a lot of
We've been
games.
on- we played a ton of games. We saw a bunch of different decks. We played our normal amount of arena.
Well, you want to see if Gimble's close?
Oh yeah, Gimbal says he's got 9 cards left to go. Gimbal,
Oh,
if you can
shit, wow.
jam 9 more cards into your brew, I will definitely play you.
Yeah, I'll hang out and commentate.
Yeah. I want to
Max,
see.
you J-Rod, you want to jam one more match while Gimbal's finishing his deck then?
Yeah, I'll just play mono red, and this game will be over quick either
Or
way.
just play a best of one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, play best of one.
All right.
Not how the format is meant to be played, but we will
No,
play a
but
best
we're
of
buying
one.
time.
This
We
is
are
an exhibition. All right.
Yep.
Let me
buying
deafen.
some
I'll be
time
right
for
back.
Gimbal.
All right.
That was rad, dude. That was a fucking absolute rad fest.
Yeah. Jam the deck together. We have a couple seconds to refine it now, Gimbal.
Yeah, we'll play a game.
Try to find those cards that don't work. Like I played originally I had Fires in the Gauntlet deck, and I was like, this is a Nombo in a few too many ways.
Yeah, I think like Fires is definitely playable in the format, but
Yeah. I was just looking for powerful enchantments.
yeah.
That was like the main goal was like, what
Okay.
powerful enchantments can I get in? Especially gold enchantments like Outlaw's Merriment's in there. There's a bunch of cool shit in there.
Yeah.
The whatever the hell, whenever you play a non-creature spell, draw a card. That card's fucking gross.
Non-creature spell. Oh, Whirlwind of Thought?
Yeah, Whirlwind of Thought plus when I had out that and Sunbirds.
Yeah, uh-huh.
You cracked me
I
up when
know.
you destroyed the Sunbirds. I was like, he blew up the Sunbird, not the Mirari's Wake,
Dude,
and
I
I'm
was
just
like,
gonna
I
kill him
don't
with Devil's
fucking
Play.
know what. Yeah, I was like, I don't know what fucking shit ass piss to do, but
That
none of it was
Sunbirds
good.
did work. That Sunbirds got me the finality that saved me.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
sucks.
That
This
was
Veil of
gross.
Summer is completely dead.
yeah, not banned.
No, not banned in this format.
He's good at drawing that Kargan
Kargan
Dragon,
Rider,
whatever.
Yeah.
Ember Hauler. I love Ember Hauler. One of my faves.
So this is Bant Nexus, notably missing white. Because Nexus of Fate also not banned in this format.
Yes. A lot harder to make Degenerate when you have to play 100 cards, though.
Yes.
And only one Nexus.
One Nexus and 100 cards is definitely a lot. I'm going to just take 4 more here.
I think that's fair. The Tranquil Thicket's tough. I think you cycle it.
Yeah.
I think.
Repeating Barrage. You got it, bud.
He's just trying to dome you.
Yeah, I'm going to cycle it because I can play Wilderness Wreck now.
Right.
No matter what I draw, which allows me to leave up. Sucks I won't be able to play Treasure Map, but I think Wilderness Wreck is better because I can leave up Kick Blink of an Eye.
Yes. Which is very good. Or
Those
Counterspell.
cards. Yeah, or Neutralize.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that seems pretty powerful.
I gotta tell you, the Triomes were a really good ad for this format.
Oh, yes. Totally agree with that.
Fuck, I don't know. I think
I think you take 4 here.
Yeah, all right. We'll
I think you take 4 and yeah.
go to 7, counter whatever he plays if he plays anything.
Or
not,
Blink EOT. Yeah. Not the Ember Hauler because you can get 2 damage off you on that. So it's
Yeah.
got to be that Dragon Rider.
Yep.
See what he does. He's got 4 cards. He's got to cast something, right?
Did not. Just went right to my right to end step.
No kidding.
Yep.
I mean, he's going to try to get you when he tap low.
Midnight Clock. Clock.
Nice.
Clock of Ages.
I do like Midnight Clock. It's a cool card.
Good ad for game. I'm assuming you mean the Triomes, and yeah, they're great.
Yes.
Midnight Clock. Omen of the Forge. Okay.
Coming at your face. Are you going to Veil Summer yourself? Is that possible, or is that just a permanent?
Now, it's Hexproof from blue and black. Veil of Summer is fully dead in this match.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's coming to...
Think I'm dead?
I think you are dead.
For lack of white mana. Because with white mana, I could have done literally anything.
Right.
Because he does this, and then he throws the Ember Hauler at my face for the win.
Mm-hmm. Can always cycle the Neutralize.
Yeah. Yeah, Gimbal, that's fine. I will cycle the Neutralize in response. Draw Castle Vantress.
Okay.
GG's.
As a quickie.
Yep.
Brewed and built in 25 minutes.
Mono red. Mono red.
You definitely did mono red things there.
Yep.
I'm challenging you, Gimbal.
Oh, good. He finished.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep. It was well timed.
I'm gonna hit him with the pod, because it's pod.
Oof.
Give him some time.
Yeah.
Which is nice. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
mid-rangey, so he'll have time to play stuff.
But I think the mono red deck is one I want to work on a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Actually get more cards for it.
There's good stuff. There's the quite a few things. There's the Raptor that's banned in every format.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. Because I only have 2 cards that are over 3 CMC, so that
I
fits right in there.
think this is good.
I think it's good enough.
If
I
it
mean,
had
he's
red
testing.
mana for the, I have no idea. He's testing. I have no idea what he's playing. If it had red mana for the Crater Maker, I think it'd be really good. But
Yeah.
okay,
I think you start with the cemetery and then go into visionary with the
Yep.
island.
Yeah, it was Cemetery Island, Visionary, and then hope to get a forest at some point so Garenberg can come in untapped.
Yeah.
All right, he's leading on an Evolving Wilds into a Plains. We have an Exclusion Mage now, which we can cast, which is also nice. Sarah Ascendant. Oh fuck. Oh, there's the
Well,
red. Okay.
It's not as bad as it is in EDH.
No.
Yeah, it's in my deck, but I didn't see it.
I still think you're going for the visionary,
Yeah,
right?
going for the Visionary because I have the red mana next turn. I can cast and pop Crater Maker.
Exactly my thinking.
So we can gain a little bit of life. Farfinder, okay.
Seem to have drawn out of your mana trubs, which is nice.
Yeah, feels alright.
With the Golos, it feels pretty darn nice.
Well, yes, we do want to get Golos. I think we're gonna go ahead and pop the Sarah Ascendant this turn
You only live
because
once.
I just don't want to fuck with him gaining a bunch of life.
Makes sense.
Just gonna do it.
Forgot that was a card in this format.
Sarah Ascendant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't mucked around too much with the historic packs because if I have, it's just been for pauper purposes.
Yep. I'm sure you have all the commons crafted already.
I have a ton of commons, yeah.
See,
But yeah, it was nice to burn
looks
wild
like
cards.
He's built a bit of a. I'll bet. Looks like he's built a bit of a
Marty
Mardu
Kratz.
Kratz kind of deck here. I'm gonna go
The
ahead.
deck I want to work on.
Do I Jade Light or do I bounce the Exclusion Mage? Yeah, Disco seizes Mardu. Yep.
I like the exclusion mage on the token here. It feels pretty gross.
Yeah, it just gets the token out of the way. And I'll jam in again.
Yeah, I'd keep jamming. He can't crack back.
He's just blocked because I guess for the drain on the Bastion, which is fine.
It gets a permanent off your side of the battlefield. If he has an edict effect here, it's not the worst.
Ooh,
but-
Bajuka Bog. That actually could be worse later because I have Croxa, eh? And Crox is going to get a Jade Light Ranger because it's not going to get Ilhar Gorgolos. So. Biogenic Ooze. I'm going to do the fun thing and get Golos.
Yeah, Golos. Give him the most time. I'm interested to see what he's up to. I appreciate he thought of an idea and tried to execute it so quickly.
Yeah, I have to wonder if it is just like an Aristocracy deck.
I hope so.
I mean, I've seen him play that style deck before, so.
I wasn't thinking about going full Mardu with it. Maybe it's hard to say. I have to look at it. I definitely will be.
I have a list I can ship you that I found. It was the first deck I actually put together because I
Nice.
had all the cards for it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I think
Sack an
building-
artifact. Angrath's Rampage. No Golos.
Nice.
Oh.
That's spicy.
Necropanther.
I think I've burned like 13 rare wild cards and like 5 mythic wild cards building deck.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well, I still have 40 rares left and a ton of mythics. I just don't
Alright.
build decks anymore, so it's not
Yeah.
too bad.
Yeah, you just do limited and limited and Gladiator now.
Yeah, pretty much. I'd standard if I found a deck that tickled my fancy, and I do a little bit with the Rakdos Sacrifice.
Yeah. Gonna
That
just
tickles me slightly.
well.
Can't Rage Bore.
4. I can. I can Risen Reef and. All right. Well, here's the thing.
Get my fancy tickled.
Jam with the 3/3.
Saying stuff.
Stacky D, you're not around to tickle my fancy.
Sack
Go
Ducats.
But you do tickle the kitchen fancies. I'll tell you that. Watching him streams.
He's a fancy tickler. Oh, Fiend Art.
Watching him. You wish that you were. Hey, I appreciate watching you craft some pizzas,
Yeah.
craft some warheads. That's good stuff.
Yeah. I think he's just built a straight up Aristocrats deck.
Definitely.
All right. What are we going to? Yeah. All right. We're gonna do the thing that we did to J-Rod.
No, that's me.
I think you get the Rex Sage, right?
Rex Age. No, fuck that. Get.
Okay. I was going to Rex Sage out of stupid enchantment.
That's boring.
That's boring.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna make a second Biogenic Ooze.
See,
I mean,
that's why
he is low on resources, so I mean, destroying the enchantment is a bit of a...
That's why I didn't see it, because you did that, and it doesn't, like, resolve.
Yes.
I was like, oh, I just missed that entirely.
Did not go for the double block. He's got to draw something good. How much does he have in the yard right now?
6, so he could get back Croxa, but I can just discard the Rage Boar and then still kill him.
Yeah, I think he's out of it. If his only play is Croxa.
Yeah, he's only got one
Well,
white.
especially
so
because
he-
I can get the End Race Forerunners.
Yeah. Oh, I'm cognizant of what you're gonna do.
I love it so much.
I know you do.
There are certain ways I love to end a game, and End Race Forerunners is
End is in the name.
End is in the name. Blue. There we go.
Time to end race. Good game.
Game of the MTG.
Well, he knows he's dead even if you don't do this.
Yeah.
Rorg.
Blech.
That is gross.
Dude,
Big
Fiend Artisan as a second pod is very good.
You can only soak up 10 total damage because of trample.
Yeah.
God, he's gonna be at like negative 30. 17.
Minus 16. Because he gained
Okay.
life.
Game the life.
Game 2.
Very,
Nice.
very important.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do that with Yarok in play, and it's just gross.
Tis. Double trigs.
Yeah, double triggers. Haven't seen Yarok playing this deck in the last couple days, but oh no, this is terrible. Deck.
Enclave.
Just a colorless land? What are you doing to me?
Somebody
There
put it
we
in.
go. No creatures, though. Ugh.
Still keeping it.
Yeah.
Still keeping it, probably shipping like a Neo form.
First.
Or a Great Henge? I don't know. That seems wrong, but I don't know. That's
Seems
rough.
wrong, but Neoform is a pod.
It is.
Notably, Stomping Ground allows the Dragon Skull Summit and the Centerland Harbor to come into play untapped, so that feels great. Wow, on the turn 1 E-Wilds again, this boy.
Magic Stone Kid.
Yep. Oh man, he fucking, he was talking the other day about losing the Magic Stone luck, and then he bought a pack of Mystery Booster and got a fucking, something and a Mana Crypt.
It's back.
Yeah, he told me about the Mana Crypt.
Gross bullshit.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't have an account with EtherHub.
We do. Max,
Yeah.
can you give him the, credentials?
It's our email address for Superliminal and the old password.
Okay, I'll confirm that later. Well, I guess I can try it while we're all here, and if I don't get in, I don't get in.
Yeah, it worked for Dan. I just told him the other day.
Yeah.
I have to go in every time we do one of the Pauper primers. I think you just Kiora here, right? She's under like basically no pressure.
Oh, yeah, I guess that would have been right.
Oh, you're
wanted to
dismissively
tap land.
pyromancing.
Well, yeah, not
Okay.
well. I'm casting Dismissive Pyromancer, but not in a dismissive manner.
I see.
Oh, if you want to do this, that's kind of fine.
Okay, yeah, that was the thing.
Made of food and blocked? Sure. Seems fine.
There's an export option too, Jared. So don't do what I always do and try to build the deck and then like, oh yeah, I forgot about the export option.
Rankle, Master of Prankle.
Just a prank, bro.
Shit.
Can't discard here. It's got to be draw, right, or nothing.
Each player discards a card.
Really?
Discard a land.
I just noticed I got a pack for winning that last game.
Well, I'm just sacrificing and killing this, because
Yeah. It's just a prank, bro.
He'll sack it to make food, but
Still off the board.
yeah,
Food doesn't draw him cards or do anything like that here.
yeah.
Unless he cats, it's not that big. It's 4 life or
Yeah, so
6 life.
This is just a
Yeah, Kratz.
Kratz deck.
That Enclave just wants to be out so bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a 3/3 Hydroid Crisis.
Why do you hate Kiora when your opponent has that 1 power creatures?
Not good enough yet.
It would have drew you a card. Kiyora's always there to draw you a card, buddy.
Yeah. That's true. No, it wouldn't draw me a card.
Well, not right away, but when you played that Hydroid Crisis,
Yeah.
that he just blew up.
Fine.
Then you have no follow-up for it.
No more of.
Is that the Mythos that deals damage?
Yeah. You make a
Okay.
clone. It's a clone fight.
Oh, it's the clone. Okay, the clone fight. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, just acquired one of these yesterday in a trade for my rug new EDH deck that I built.
Ooh,
I'm gonna play this Mirror March.
go for it. We're just having fun.
We're up a game. We got time.
Yeah, we're just jamming some games, having some good times.
Fun, laughs, good times.
Go ahead. Throw your vote away.
Bront D's nuts.
Not quite drawing a card.
Lost the first flip. Annoying.
Damn.
Jam for one.
Are you not going to naturalist? Nope.
Sir.
Sir, this is an Arby's.
Sir, this is a Wendy's. Lost the first flip again.
Damn. We're due. We're due, coin. We are due.
Bartle do?
Martle. Due.
Blood for bones? Okay.
Oh, that's spicy.
It is. Gets back Rankle Master of Prankles.
Does. And what do you get into his hand? Hunt it with it. Hunt it with it.
Humpus Whippus.
Hunt it with it. He can make you sack, but you just lose a Llanowar Elf in that exchange.
He's attacking Kiora.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So we're gonna we can't Mythos yet.
Clone fight.
So
No,
we're
you're.
gonna have to do this.
No, you can because of Kiora.
Yeah.
Because of the Kiora.
Kiora Ace. Target permanent.
Kiora es bueno right now. You get the oven,
Sack it to oven again.
but that's still off the board.
Yep.
You can blow up the oven with the thread with the Brontodon copy, which is nice.
Yeah. I was gonna neoform it.
I kind of like getting that oven out of here.
Oh
There's
shit!
time.
Humble Naturist only does a creature spell.
Only does creature. Yep.
I thought it did anything.
The oven off the board. Smack him around a little bit.
Yep.
How much load does Kiora have on her right now?
1.
Okay, so we gotta trade off Llanowar Elf for that half that Hunted Witness, I think.
Yep. And then Kiora just becomes a.
Enchantment.
Yeah, he did not attack.
Oh wow, I thought for sure he'd pressure.
Clothis,
Huh.
our devotion.
Should trigger Kiora.
Yep. Also won several coin flips.
The legend.
Yeah, we'll keep the real one, which is going to draw us 3 more cards.
Nice. That's gross. I'll take this.
Oh.
Then.
Oh, and Karuga, which is also going to draw us more cards.
That feels good. Be nasty.
Karuga.
Come on,
Sadly,
mirror match.
We lost the first flip.
Oh my
Fuck.
god.
Still good, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No doubt. I think I think that kind of put him behind the 8 ball pretty hard.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and Discard Death Gorge. Death Gorge Scavenger I'm not in love with.
Its stats are so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like that it takes stuff out of the graveyard, but I think there's just better cards that do that if you're really itching for that piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
I mean, it's on a critter, so there's something to be said about that.
Terror of Mount Velis gives everything I control double strike. I think we just kill him.
Yeah, go for it. Gotta win a game.
Wait. There's not a way to do that with Yarok. Plus, that wouldn't matter. Double strike doesn't matter.
No.
You already have Mirror Match.
Come on, let's do it.
Mirror March.
Mirror
I wanna
March.
see-
It is called Mirror March, yeah.
4 flips. Let's do it. 4 flips. 6 flips in a movie.
Nope, lost the first one.
Son of a bitch.
But we can bounce a creature back to his hand.
Yay, 4/4. See you.
Oh, wait, and if we win a flip,
Oh my god.
we did.
Just 1 flip?
Still doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, but that was good. That was kind of a good amount to win there.
Yep.
It's a lot of double striking damage.
Boof, boof, boof.
Could he have
He
lived?
survived first strike.
No. He survived first strike. Yep. He could have gone up to 7.
Yep.
-7.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah, that was rad.
That was fun. That was a really quick turnaround to put together such a cohesive deck.
Yeah, that
lot
was.
A lot of room to work on it too, which is cool. Gives
Yeah.
you a good foundation to build on.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed that, Gimbal.
Yeah, that was fun.
Well, at least the second game was better than the first. Hell yeah, dude. Plus, you brewed that deck in like 15 minutes. Like,
Yeah,
that was
crazy
really
turnaround.
impressive. Yeah,
Yeah,
That's good.
that was good.
crazy turnaround.
Well, folks, I think that's probably it for the night. Yeah.
Yes, I would say so.
I can definitely say Gladiator will be back on stream though.
Yeah, that was fun.
Gladiator is a shitload of fun. It will definitely be back on stream. And now that we've got 4 of us with decks, or decks, I think I might want to try a little mini tournament at some point.
Yeah, Disco C said he'd play.
Oh hell yeah! I didn't see that.
Yeah, he said he was
Thanks,
working.
Decky.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. So
Gimbal's
you know,
in.
now that we got enough folks with the decks, a tournament I think would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we
we
could
could
do a
get-
little tournament.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
gonna be the
we can
next
get a
live
couple
stream.
more folks in. Yeah, hell yeah! That's coming up in 3 weeks, I think.
Is that
30th, 6th, and 13th? Yeah.
pretty soon?
Yeah.
Probably before the world's recover, or the state of New Jersey at least is recovered.
Yeah. Probably it might be the last one we have to do from distance. So
I think so. Yeah.
yeah, I think if we stretch it, I think July would be the last one we end up having to do from distance. But yeah. So thanks everybody for hanging out tonight. If you missed the announcement at the top of the stream, this is the replacement for the Sunday night stream because it's a
Memorial
holiday on
Day.
Monday, so we're gonna take the holiday, and so we still wanted to give you something. Plus, I've really been loving Gladiator, and it looks like Max and Jared enjoyed it as well. So I'm not gonna
Oh,
say
it's good.
for them, but
Yeah.
it looks like it. So I definitely think we can expect to see more of this in the future. But until then, thank you everybody for watching. We do have a song to sing. Actually, we have a
We got the
song
song.
to sing for Disco C and for Gimbal. Failing all of that, you can find us www.superliminalfilms.com. The socials are all down beneath me now, thanks to the wonderful new overlay that my wife did. And Max, the song.
And if I threw a party, invited Disco Computer and Gimbal 42990, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, Thank you for being a friend.
Goodbye, everybody.